Ladies and gentlemen, the following is your Wrestlecon main event of the evening.
I was listening intently.
Yeah. We talked about Mark Hitchcock earlier, what he meant to the High Spots family, what he meant to professional wrestling fans, everybody that got to know him, such an infectious personality, and how proud he would have been to see Jushin Liger on a show bearing his namesake. How proud do you think Mark
approaching the ring from
would be
Mexico,
to have this first time ever meeting?
Here's the most wanted
Between two of the hottest young rising stars in professional wrestling. On an event bearing his namesake.
Yeah, it was nice that his sister, fiance are here tonight.
But right now, the main event, the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show, about to get underway. Bandito and Will Ospreay, for the first time ever.
May not be the last though. Hang on, I'll explain in just a little bit.
Assassin is in Midtown.
To the ring from Essex, England, weighing 92 kilos. He is the current never open weight champion, the aerial assassin, Will
Oh, he's gone back blonde for this weekend.
On an evening that features some of the greatest high flyers in the world of professional wrestling. Will Ospreay may be the premier high flyer in professional wrestling. So that's not how he wants to be known.
No, it's, maybe scratch through aerial.
He is solely the assassin, but take to the skies if need be, as can Bandito.
So I'll make my point quickly. This might be the first of another meeting between these two. There's a possibility both Bandito and Ospreay could be in the field of the best of Super Juniors. Oh, it's over!
Not 1, 2, no! They very well could be. But right now, Ospreay, space flying tiger drop!
Oh my God!
Press 1, 2, no! Bandito kicks out.
Bandito goes into Saturday's G1 Supercard. Part of 3 men, they'll fight for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. If he wins, he's guaranteed to be in the tournament. Ospreay, still technically a junior heavyweight, holds the never open weight title. That's up for grabs against Jeff Cobb on Saturday. Ospreay has talked about going heavyweight. He's not fully there yet, still qualifies for the junior heavyweight division. Both could be in the best of Super Junior field.
And what an amazing preview this would be. But right now, Bandito with his first bit of offense of this entire match. Ospreay Bandito, a little unsteady, but Solva knocks him back. Ospreay hits the ropes. Set up high. Was that an uppercut or was that a punch? Ospreay hits the rope. Bandito counters. Look at the leg. 1, 2. No.
Ospreay rolls to the floor, but not out of bounds.
Bandito over the top on his feet like it was nothing. And the man that Ospreay will be facing this Saturday, Jeff Cobb, the current Pro Wrestling Guerrilla World Champion, the man that Bandito faced in the finals of the 2018 Battle of Los Angeles, was defeated by him. The man that he challenged for the title just a few weeks ago was again defeated by Cobb. Cobb seems to have Bandito's number.
Yeah,
Will he have Ospreay's number on Saturday?
No slight, certainly, for Bandito coming up short a couple times against Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb, a true heavyweight. Bandito, I think about 85 kilos.
Right.
So, well within the junior heavyweight division.
Cobb is just riding a wave of momentum. But certainly Ospreay bringing a hot hand into Saturday and in here tonight to the first ever.
Obviously, in a match like this, the fans are all the victors. But the man that walks out of here tonight with his hand raised will build up an incredible amount of momentum heading in to the Supercard on Saturday night. But neither man is done for the weekend after tonight. They've got tomorrow to worry about. And look at Bandito. We've seen him show off his strength against Jeff Cobb before, and now showing it off against the longer and larger Ospreay, just holding him up in that vertical suplex and doing a squat for good measure, Brian Cage style. Two count only for Bandito. Oh,
wow.
Ospreay. Firing in with that chop. Bandito overhand chop. He's stinging the chest of Ospreay. And you can't see the face of Bandito, but you can just read the body language. Bad intention.
Ospreay not going down though.
We saw Eddie Kingston take Masato Tanaka off his feet with his chops earlier. It's a move. It's a strike there we see that could take the toughest, the best of men down to the mat. And Ospreay doing just that. Now just repeatedly lighting up the chest of Bandito. Bandito trying to hold. Stepping on the backs of the knees. Working over the midsection of Ospreay. Perhaps a little shout out to Jushin Thunder Liger, who we saw earlier. The Romero special.
Oh yeah.
Flying surfboard. Oh, what incredible leg strength by Bandito. Just holding Ospreay aloft and then pushing his entire body weight up to pancake him in the center of the ring. Bryce Remsburg in charge of the action here tonight. Bandito questioning the count. I thought it was on time, but he's obviously got a better vantage point than I do. Bandito might be slightly biased.
Maybe. Could be.
Bandito opting not to just trade 1-for-1 with Ospreay, instead unleashing a flurry of strikes on him, getting the better of Ospreay. Ospreay coming back and sending Bandito reeling. Ten count for Bryce Remsburg, being answered first by Ospreay.
They could have stayed down a couple more for my taste.
Ooh! Baited in with that foot to the middle and Enziguri now over the top.
Hip, hip, cheerio. No.
Bandito with the bicycle kick. Ospreay sweeping out the leg of Bandito. Now Ospreay hits the corner. Diving drop kick. Both Ospreay and Bandito around the same age. Around the same level of experience, but Ospreay with the driving reverse DDT, only a 2 count.
Yeah, Ospreay will turn 27 this May.
I believe Bandito about 25.
Yep. They've done so much in their young careers, both beginning when they're teenagers. A common theme here tonight.
Hit him, cheerio! Ospreay, it looked like Bandito was about to counter, but Ospreay still got the better of him. Bandito stunned.
Come on, it's fucking Wrestlecon main event! Let's fucking rock!
Ospreay fired up, showing a lot of emotion here.
Stormbreaker.
Kick to the chest of Bandito,
I fucking plan to.
relinquishing the double underhook, and instead pulling Bandito's hand away from his chest and kicking him this time. Bandito tried to block. Oh, but he caught. Bandito spins him around. Spun him around. Caught him with a super kick on the wake up. And Ospreay shaking out the cobwebs as Bandito gorilla presses Will Ospreay. Sits out. 1, 2.
Wow, look at how close Bryce Remsburg's hand was to hitting the mat for the count of 3. Freakish strength from Bandito.
That is, among his many positive attributes, that is the biggest advantage he brings into that IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match. He has strength in a class of his own. Dragon Lee, Taiji Ishimori, exceptional wrestlers, but Bandito, I've witnessed it firsthand, he's got freaky Roderick strength. Shot across the jaw, urging Ospreay to get to his feet. And Ospreay, those elbows, that technique, honed in Japan.
Yeah, there is a difference with the athletes who compete in New Japan on a regular basis, that in the stand-up game, you learn by absorbing.
Yes.
You learn by getting hit. And when you're in there with the likes of Minoru Suzuki, et cetera, you better learn how to throw a good forearm.
Ospreay, Bandito, this is serious! Ospreay staggers, perhaps baited him in. Low trajectory dragon suplex. Ospreay to the ropes, pump kick from Bandito. Bandito drop kick, step up enziguri by Ospreay.
Here we go, Stormbreaker. Stormbreaker.
Bandito versus with the arm drag out of it. Oh! Popped him up and brought him down into a powerbomb. If you notice, Bandito used his strength when he popped Ospreay up. He actually shoved him by the knees to force Ospreay's body to somersault, and then he brought him down into that powerbomb. Bandito, I mean, he is not a tall man, but he is so extremely powerful. Oh, Ospreay is set up. This is how Bandito punched his ticket to the finals of the 2018 Battle of Los Angeles. Ospreay had it scouted, lands on his feet. Bandito doesn't know.
Robinson special.
Ospreay to his feet. Calling for us. No. Oh!
Thought it was it.
And what an upset for Bandito that would be to defeat the never openweight champion in a non-title match. Bandito, I mean, he's been turning heads in New Japan Pro Wrestling and around the world, but I mean, this will firmly a performance like this tonight.
I have a feeling after this weekend, if New Japan Pro Wrestling isn't completely sold on Bandito, that the matches that we're going to see from him are going to put it over the top. More of that strength coming up here, Excalibur.
Oh. Fighting with Ospreay on top. We've seen him use that back-flipping blockbuster off the top. He's got such strength, such balance. Oh, Ospreay sneaks in and under. Cheeky Nando's. Bandito sent to the floor. Oh, and drop kicked over the railing.
Oh, wait a minute now. No, Will. Just because you can doesn't mean you should. There is too much risk. Ospreay never listened to me. Why start now?
Swan diving frog splash to the floor.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
And Bandito is about 3 rows deep. Ospreay had such a tremendous distance to clear. And he did it and then some. And now Bryce giving the count to Bandito. Bandito diving in at the last possible moment. Ospreay up to his feet. Drop kick to the back of the head. Pinpoint accuracy from the assassin. Got him hooked up. Storm. No! Reversal! 1, 2, no! Bandito reversing the hook on Rana. Pump kick. Super kick. Super kick ducked by Ospreay. Ospreay.
Oh, no!
Bandito up on the shoulders. Bandito, come on, Bandito! 1, 2, no! Ospreay kicks out.
Wow. Even Remsburg is shocked. Even the referee can't believe Will Ospreay just kicked out.
Ospreay bringing himself up to his feet with the assistance of the ropes. This puts him in jeopardy. Bandito. Nope. Ospreay switches. Rainmaker. Cutter.
What?
Double underhook. Stormbreaker. 1, 2, 3. Ospreay with an incredible
Here's your
victory.
winner, the aerial assassin, Will Ospreay.
Unbelievable. One of the most hotly anticipated dream matches of this weekend. It did not disappoint. What a way to kick off Wrestlecon. And what a way to cap off the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show.
All the work has just begun, though, for Mr. Ospreay here on this weekend. Tomorrow, Rev Pro, Dream Tag Team with Tanahashi against Minoru Suzuki and Zack Sabre Jr. And then, of course, Saturday, facing off against Jeff Cobb. And for Bandito, Dragon Lee and Taiji Ishimori in the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match on Saturday await.
A tremendous show of respect by Will Ospreay. Just one of those things when you're across.
Oh, we got $1. Yay. Drinks and me. $2. Yes, and get a Coke.
Not New York, pal.
$4. 2 Cokes. Right. I know we're all tired. We've just had 9 matches. I'm sorry I'm not X-Pac. I'm sorry I'm not Ric Flair. I'm sorry I'm not Jushin Liger, but I just have to say something. Bandito is effing awesome. And what's more annoying, he's younger than me. How is this possible? Right, just very serious for a second. If anybody here actually knows anything about me, this month for my fucking mental health has been awful. It has been the worst it's ever been. I feel awful. But recently I've just been wrestling in Spain, I've been wrestling in England, and today is just honestly, it's cheered me up so effing much. Right? People just, oh my God. People honestly don't understand this, but I feel like we've all got our own problems, everyone struggles with something in their life, but I just can't think of any better therapy than professional wrestling. Honestly, I don't even want to thank you for me. I owe you guys so much thank yous because I feel great now. I feel absolutely incredible. And it's because of guys, when I go to Spain and wrestle away, kid, it's when I'm in England wrestling with Aussie Open, and my God, I've just got in a ring with one of the best luchadors in the world. With all the star-studded lineup, we just wanted to come here. I've got nothing fancy, I've got no fancy catchphrases. All I've got is raw, natural ability, and so have you. And we just got in this ring and created on this wonderful canvas an art form. So, every single person here, this gentleman, every single person backstage, anyone that's set up a ring crew, the lovely lady helping me out with my merchandise. Thank you guys, honestly, so much from the bottom of my heart. This means the world to me. Thank you.
Will Ospreay finding out firsthand just what Bandito has to offer. Much like Kazuchika Okada and Kenny Omega a few years ago, finding out what Will Ospreay has to offer firsthand.
Right, that was the path for Ospreay to come to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now, Ospreay did the same for Robbie Eagles, was trying to bring him into Chaos, but it wound up being, he wound up going to Bullet Club. But I've got a feeling he's going to put a word in for Bandito, who's as good as advertised. But the folks who've been tuning in here tonight on the High Spots Network on Fight TV, you've seen Bandito before. You know how great he is, and the best is yet to come. So send it in, Jerome. Come on. Wrap this thing up.
I was waiting for Bandito to talk.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Don't end the show yet, Excalibur. What are you doing? Bandito's going to talk.
My producer told me to.
This year, sorry for my English. Español. El año pasado me tocó abrir el mismo show aquí en el Super Show, siendo una lucha preliminar. Hoy en día, in my last show, in my last indie show, I am the main event. And all this is for you guys. Everybody is for you. My beginning is here, and my final is with you guys. Thank you very much.
A very emotional Bandito capping off an amazing and emotional evening here at the Mark Hitchcock Memorial Super Show for myself, Excalibur, and Kevin Kelly, the award-winning commentator.
Oh,
Kevin
please.
Kelly.
No, I mean, come on, please.
He's won so many awards.
Just
people.
one.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here tonight on the High Spots Wrestling Network and Fight TV. Be here all weekend long, or if you're watching on demand, check out all the amazing shows from Wrestlecon 2019 weekend. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night.
This is you remember your podcast? I heard your podcast.
Yeah.
And he has a hit.
Oh, that's awesome.
This is for you, sir.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
you.
That's a
that.
gift
I
for
couldn't
you.
believe he said that. That's one of my favorite gimmicks going right now. He called it chubby. I was like, dude, really? That wasn't me. Yeah.
I have
Oh,
some.
man, thank you
One
very
here for
much. God dang, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
Damn, I wish I
Thank
had
you, thank
something.
you.
Shit, I
Thank
ain't
you,
got
sir.
nothing.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever. and ever and ever and ever.
RSP can go, my friend. And Tessa knows that. That's why she wants to take him on here at Pancakes and Pile Drivers 3.
All right, money on the table. Who do you got?
This one, I don't know, Phil. This one's too close to call.
You know what? I'm not going to argue on that one.
This the only scheduled intergender competition tonight, or today, I should say, at Pancakes and Pile Drivers. I'm having a hard time figuring out what time it is, Phil.
It is Saturday. We are at Wrestlecon. This is Pancakes and Pile Drivers.
Oh, Wrestlecon is exhausting, and I haven't been here as long as you.
Woo, baby!
Yep. Tessa Blanchard, undeniable in her ability. You know, I've talked to many wrestlers, and many consider her one of the greatest competitors in our sport today. And that doesn't matter if you're talking about men or women.
I do want to say, you know, at first the crowd went from let's go Tessa RSP to fuck 'em up Tessa. I just want to throw that out there.
This is a ravenous crowd. They're all angry they didn't get their pile of pancakes. Some mind games from Blanchard.
Ricky just as salty.
Yeah.
He was expecting a buffet.
He threw some sass on that.
Lock up middle of the ring. Paige will reverse back into the corner, and Tessa
just paintbrushing Paige.
Yeah, she does not pull those punches.
Or slaps.
Let's make it an analogy.
The Tessa contingent very, very vocal here at the Hilton Midtown.
You're a part of the patriarch, and I don't like it.
Shane Page wearing all the battle wounds from previous fights. You know, he just finished a tour of Japan and is back at it here in the States.
He might not survive a tour with Tessa Blanchard.
Or even a match.
I've learned one thing, guys. Don't mess with Tessa.
Absolutely, you're not wrong there.
Whether you're a wrestler, a referee, a bell ringer, a fan, doesn't matter.
Just stay out of her way. Ricky Shane Page now coming off the ropes, gets caught. Rolls through, covers. Only got a 1 count out of it.
That's a right back at RSP. Ricky kind of posing with that cover.
Oh, that was not a pose.
No.
Whipped into the ropes. Tessa ducks a clothesline, ducks that back elbow, comes off the ropes, connects. Drop kick to the midsection.
Fantastic.
Wow. A sight to behold.
Tessa now going up to the top rope.
Ricky Shane Page is no cruiserweight, too.
Oh, Magnum. She hit Magnum. That'll be all.
1, 2.
Wow.
No.
Not many can recover after that, but Ricky Shane Page has bled buckets in the wrestling ring over his career. He is as tough as they come.
I don't think he thought Tessa was going to bring it this hard to him.
Well, then he did so to his own peril.
Being rocked by shots from Tessa. Wow, RSP.
Man, Tessa's vicious.
Completely dominating over Ricky Shane Page right now.
She's just such a great wrestler, and you notice I don't say great knockout.
Right.
She's a great wrestler. Man, woman, doesn't matter.
Absolutely. Just grinding her boot into the throat and the jaw of Ricky Shane Page.
I think some of that comes from natural ability, some of it comes from great training, and some of it, the fact that she's always been around pro wrestling. It's in her blood.
She's got an edge to her, and I'll tell you this.
Whoa.
In a world where intergender wrestling sometimes gets treated like a sideshow, Tessa Blanchard just likes to go out and fight. She doesn't care if it's a man or a woman. She brings it.
At the last Wrestling Revolver show, she teamed up with Daga to take on Havoc and Sami Callihan.
Look at those forearms.
Tessa once again rocking Ricky Shane Page.
Tessa is so aggressive.
Wow. Those forearms are on fire.
That is a quick path to CTE right there for Ricky Shane Page.
That ref better be careful. She'll knock him loose.
Now Tessa with Ricky. Oh, Ricky reverses. Tessa hits the buckle in. Who's Ricky Shane Page? Oh, but sent up and over. Now rocked again by Tessa. RSP making his way to the floor.
Get out of the way, cameraman. Get out of the way, Jimmy. Tessa giving chase, has RSP right where she wants him, as she has pretty much this entire matchup so far.
Yeah, she's been dominant. Just goes to show you that being aggressive and tough can really negate size advantages in pro wrestling.
Which it seems a little bit different from the typical strategy. Often if you're the smaller competitor, you try to stay away, be a little cagey. Tessa's going right at it. You gotta love that.
I think she wanted to reset the game in her favor. That was not, though.
Well, you can't boo it. I mean, you can't get upset. Tessa's been whipping this guy's ass for the last 10 minutes.
Exactly.
Tessa's not going to complain about getting chopped. She asked for this match.
Absolutely.
And that's what matters, right? Oh, I think Shane might have caught that in the crotch there.
It's okay. Tessa now coming off the ropes. Oh, gets caught. Gets caught by Ricky Shane Page. Page now marching her around ringside. Oh, but lands on her feet on the apron and uses those feet to connect with the jaw of RSP. Coming off the ropes. Blanchard now dives.
Oh, she drove him sternum first into that steel rail.
Great thinking by Tessa. She had him right where she wanted him. Here's a cover.
With the leg, 1, 2.
To that earlier point, you're absolutely right. Blanchard asked for this matchup. She knows that Ricky Shane Page can bring it. She knows he's one of the toughest there is. She knows that he can get in there with weapons and knives and chains, but that he can also take it to the mat. She knows that he's one of the best. That's why she wants him as a competitor.
He's going to pay for that one.
Oh. And now Ricky Shane Page's size advantage comes into play.
Coming off the ropes, but Tessa has him up, brings him down.
Wow. What can you say?
Cover 1, 2. Wow. Tessa able to bring Ricky Shane Page up.
And he's easily twice her size.
Oh. He might pay for that one.
Ricky, super defiant. Tess is still
demanding to be hit.
She'll accommodate.
Dynamite in a small frame. Blanchard, just destroying Ricky Shane Page.
Connects with that kick. Tessa rocked back into the corner. Ricky coming in, full out of steam.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Wow.
There's the size advantage coming into play here.
Absolutely. Tessa has to avoid any more of those if she hopes to succeed in this contest.
Ricky now with Tessa, brings her up, throws her again.
And that'll take its toll. That's like a little mini car wreck every time he does it to her.
Landing flat on her back, smacking the back of her head to the mat as well. not pleasant to be chucked around by Ricky Shane Page. Oh! Very effective.
I'll say this, the longer this match goes, the more it favors strongly Tessa Blanchard.
Yeah, she has that endurance, that ability to keep going.
Right now, the size of Ricky Shane Page comes down crashing on top of Tessa Blanchard.
Oh! Tessa barely out the side here.
Only a two.
But don't let Ricky's size and shape fool you. He does have the stamina, although I think he may be outmatched in that department by Tessa Blanchard.
Well, let's see right now.
I'd put her in a hold and lean all that weight on her.
Yeah.
I think Ricky wants to make an example of Tessa Blanchard.
Not sure if that's wise.
Uh-oh.
Has her by the throat.
Has her up. Able to land on her feet. Ricky connects with a kick, whips her into the ropes. Up she comes. Whoa, DDT!
Oh my
God!
Spin midair, reposition, cover 1, 2, and no! Tessa rocking Page with that DDT.
Anyone who watches women's wrestling will know Blanchard from Impact and other promotions where she has done so well for herself. But few may have seen her wrestle these intergender matches. We're really getting to see what she can do against such a massive opponent like Ricky Shane Page.
Ricky with a kip up. Rocks Tessa Blanchard. Tessa now caught on that top rope. Ricky coming up to meet her.
Look out now.
Ooh, superplex!
Wow, perfectly executed.
He has her right in the middle of the ring. Page just needs to cover.
Page, cover 1, 2, no!
Just 2. I think it took too much out of him. His own move.
Chokebreaker.
Oh.
No!
Blanchard staying alive.
Tessa has so much fight, so much heart.
RSP has to stay focused here, and he has to stay on her. He's making a mistake right here by not just jumping right on top of Blanchard.
I think he's
getting frustrated because people think he should have put her away already, and he hasn't. He doesn't have an answer.
He's going through that mental checklist. Okay, what's next? What can I possibly do? Nothing's worked so far.
And he can't break out an umbrella covered in cheese graters in this match.
Well, maybe you could.
I imagine the official would put a stop to that. I would hope.
Tessa tries to fight off Ricky, but Ricky meets her with a shot to the face. And another. Oh. Tessa perched up top. Ricky making his way. What?
Oh, God.
Oh, dear.
She's in trouble.
Dangerous territory for
She's
both.
Biting him!
Oh!
She's biting him! She's biting him!
And hitting him with shots to the midsection. Tessa! Tessa!
Oh, no.
Off the top rope! What?
Canadian Destroyer from the top!
1, 2, go!
Go! Welcome to Wrestlecon. Welcome to Wrestlecon. Welcome to Wrestlecon.
Now, to kick off Wrestlecon in a truly amazing way, we've got a very special guest for you guys backstage. Make a whole lot of noise right now for Broken Man Party!
It makes me proud to see each and every one of my loyal soldiers here enjoy and indulge in the festivities that are Wrestlecon, because it shall be absolutely wonderful! Yes.
If there ever was something that I wish I had as a kid, it would be something like Wrestlecon.
It's awesome, man. It looks to me even bigger than last year.
people today probably aren't scared, but back in the day it was scary. Yeah, me and the Ultimate Warrior. Awesome. Boy, that was probably way before you guys were born.
Wow, this is my first Wrestlecon, and I walked in here and I was overwhelmed by just the volume of people. It was full.
I mean, Wrestlecon knows how to run a great convention. I mean, it's packed to get wall-to-wall people here, and on a Friday afternoon, no less. I can't imagine what Saturday's going to bring, but I embrace it.
All right, so Swoggle, this is your first WrestleCon.
First WrestleCon.
What is it like to be here at WrestleCon?
Jesus, there are a lot of people here. Guys, how are we doing today, huh? I cannot follow Matt Hardy. You really should have brought him out after me.
It's hard to follow Matt Hardy, yeah?
Escape, escape, escape. Control, Alt. What does he say? Control, Alt. That's why you do comedy and I do wrestling.
There you go.
Last year we were sitting at a table next to Samoa Joe, Chris Hero, Kurt Hawkins. Now they're all working for the other company, and now all these other guys are here. Now you got Ryback here, you got Swoggle here, you got all these new guys, legends. Like you just look over, Honky Tonk Man is wearing Zubas and a Hawaiian shirt. It's amazing. You just look around, you turn around, boom, you see stars that you saw as a kid, stars that you see now, and it's like this marriage of old and new wrestling, and you get access with these guys that you never would before. You can sit and actually talk to them. It's not just like, hello, now get out of here. It's amazing. It's the most interactive wrestling convention on the planet.
It gives fans an opportunity to meet and access not just the present-day WWE stars, but just stars of wrestling. Just if you're a real fan of professional wrestling, then you want to, if nothing else, just interact. Say hello. Tell them what a particular memory meant to you. And this gives a real fan of wrestling, that chance to do that.
Nice to meet you. I'm Taya.
For me, pro wrestling is a convention independent of itself, so to have all the fans in one place, that's special because as a performer, that barricade is in between us and the fans, and that barricade's been removed. I get to shake hands, I get to look people in the eye, I get to feel that the emotion that they have for things like Lucha Underground, House of Hardcore, ECW, WWE, things of this nature. So it really is something special, and it brings the wrestlers and the fans together.
This thing keeps growing every year, and the feeling in the air keeps getting more special. Whether you're in Wrestlecon, whether you're on the street, no matter what you're here for, this really is the epicenter of being in the business or a wrestling fan every year, and I'm so proud to be just a small part of it.
The vibe at Wrestlecon is really, it's one of, it's almost like a family vibe.
Good to see you. Good to see you, Gene. You're looking good. Good here.
That's my wife.
How are you, sweetheart?
It's a reunion. Wrestlecon is all of that, so much more. Plus, it's a reunion for us guys that have worked in the business through the years.
She's gonna be Ricky Lake.
This is unbelievable. I love Wrestlecon. I've been doing this for so many years. You know what? Every time it seems to get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Plus it gives us a chance to see everybody that we worked with back in the day. Look to my right, there's Ted DiBiase. To my left, there's Sean O'Malley. Back over behind me.
The best manager of all time.
Thank
the
you,
best
Sean.
manager of all time.
I love it because I don't get to see all these people in wrestling. We are a family. We are a dysfunctional family.
So it's a lot of going home feeling for us. Been doing this for a long, long time. But man, what a beautiful place. The weather's great.
The Lucha Brothers at Wrestlecon. I'm very happy we're still here. And you know what? Así es, estamos aquí.
I think it's great that WrestleCon's here. I call WrestleMania Week a celebration of professional wrestling, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. And seeing all the stars of the past, the stars of the present, and I'm sure there's a lot of stars of the future walking around as well. It's just great.
It's hard to focus on any one specific thing. I think I noticed that there's a podcast studio in front of me after like 10 minutes. It's overwhelming. It's awesome. My favorite thing is that you see all these like regular people walking by, and then suddenly just like a giant man, and it's like, oh, hello.
It's the best. I'm having such a good time.
It looks like we got about
I don't know, at least 2,000 people walking around right at 9. Doors open, people are streaming in. It's a huge conference. Right now we've got a little audio booth set up for people wanting to record their first podcast or a podcast they've already had for a while. So we're helping people kind of reach out and grow the community of people podcasting about wrestling. We're here with Podcast Movement as well, and they run the largest podcasting conference in the world. So really excited to partner with them.
This is about the third or fourth time I've had a chance to go to Wrestlecon. Wrestlecon is sort of almost a gig as big as WWE Access now. It gives us a real nice platform for somebody like us to now talk to our fans about the Fight app as well. And of course, being at Wrestlecon, the biggest wrestling weekend of the year, this makes sense for us to be here and shows everybody how big a deal we really are.
Welcome back, fans. We're live here on Fight TV. Damian Nelson alongside SoCal Bound.
Hey everybody, welcome to WrestleCon 2017 in the house. Can we hear it? Hey!
There it is.
Leva, tell me about you. You're brilliant, you're bright.
It's insane. There are way more people here than I expected. There's way more wrestlers here than I expected. I feel like this is my third or fourth WrestleCon. Each year it keeps growing. And I swear this has to be the biggest year so far.
You're in the thick of it all. So I mean, WrestleCon experience is unbelievable.
Oh, everybody's genuinely here and having a great time, and you can feel it.
Welcome to WrestleCon. Welcome to WrestleCon. Welcome to WrestleCon.
Does that actually mean he's tougher than Dan? Interesting. I'm going to put my money on the big man tonight, I got to tell you. I love you, Dan Barry. We work together on Gentleman and a Scholar, which you can view on the High Spots Wrestling Network. Is that an adult title? What's that? Is that an adult title? No. It's our interview show. Uh-huh. We are part of the Best Friends Extended Universe. You can view it on the High Spots Wrestling Network. Best $9.99 in the biz. And I'm still going to pick Bill Carr. That was a very roundabout Really going way. out on a limb there. Yeah. I think Bill's going to beat the shit out of him. Show respect between two partners, but whatever happens after this will not be respectful. Barry throwing in the right hand. Oh! Well, Dan Barry immediately on roller skates. Just trading right hands. Questionable strategy in my view. Yeah, I think Bill's going to have the advantage. Dan obviously with the speed advantage. Quick jabs. Fakes him, kick to the head. Drop kick. Takes down Bill. Bill Carr rolling the outside. So Dan's the smart one, I think we just established. Yeah, the brains of the organization. Now Dan Barry. Tope Suicida. Not a lot of room in the ringside area, but he still smashed Carr into the barricade. And now shot to the midsection by Barry, elbow strike. Dan Barry. What's he got? Some plunder perhaps. I don't know what it was, but Dirty Kleenex. He zinged it at him. One of the lovely fans here in the first row. Perhaps something that fell out of Rosemary's trunks. Help us. Just throwing stuff at each other. Yeah. It's that roll. Streamer. It's a streamer. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's got to be behind his back. Yeah, it's clear disqualification if the ref sees the streamer. Well, this is unlike any death match I've ever seen. Don't remember New Jack and Vic Grimes throwing streamers at each other. No. Maybe it's a death match because you'll want to kill yourself after watching them take bumps for streamers. Oh, God. Okay, that was dangerous. Carr thrown off the stage by Dan. Back to the ringside area. Bill Carr hoists up Barry. He's on his shoulders and sends him into the ring post. Big man still only down on one knee from that. Dan Barry with the inflatable penis in his hand. Wow. Not a lot of length, but significant girth. He's feeling that. Using it to great effect. Yeah, absolutely. No complaints. Oh. That penis is talking to us right now, Excalibur, by God. Bill Carr searching for a penis of his own. Oh! What's a penis with thumbtacks on it? Oh! Thumbtacks showering the fans at ringside. Thumbtacks all over that penis. That's just a regular Saturday night for you, kid. Hey, what I do on my personal time is my own business. We are sex positive here. Where do you go from that, though? Where do you go from that? The penis wrapped in thumbtacks. Are you going to grab a chair now? I mean, come on. What's he got? A barbed wire bat. Oh, good. Well, this has gotten serious. It seems like Dan Barry was playing around. He's having some laughs, throwing streamers, throwing penises. Bill Carr had a penis with thumbtacks on it, and now it's a barbed wire bat. Ouch. It was stuck to the trunks of Dan Barry, and Dan Barry actually put his hand on the barbed wire and came away with, the barbed wire just sticking into the skin and now rolling it up and down the back of Bill Carr. Dan Barry, oh no! Trying to drive the barbed wire into the face of Carr. Oh God, just wrenching at his head with the barbed wire. Bill Carr busted open. Penis party's taking an ugly turn here, Excalibur, and I don't like it. Oh no. Oh, he's. Oh no. Cover up your perineum. Oh my goodness. He's got a punctured perineum. God. I agree. Yeah, he might need some stitches or some super glue or something on that. And Dan Barry holding that bat aloft. Why did you dump it out of the ring? Why would you get rid of the bat? Dan, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot? That has been the equalizer for Dan Barry in this match. And Carr in obvious rough shape. Dan Barry throws a wild clothesline. Backdropped on the ring apron. And Carr once again returning to the ring, looking for some plunder. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Christ. And I don't want to be a delicate, but I'd go right to the balls with this if I were him. Yeah, absolutely. Give him a receipt. Yeah, for sure. He's got the... Yeah, lay it in, kid. Come on. Oh! The staple in the arm. And now he's got a... Is that a 20? Oh, it is a 20. What a waste of money. That might be his payoff. He's actually going to have to return it. Oh, he's just stapled his pants to his leg. Oh! Dan Barry retreating to the safety. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, God. Right in the schlong. And now Dan Barry's penis has been stapled to his abdomen. At least he won't lose it. Well, he may still, due to gangrene. Maybe during intermission we can go check him out. Examination. You know what? There is the commissioned doctor here. Can you imagine? Talk about the short straw. Could you look at this guy's penis? Yeah. It's got a staple in it. Yeah, is that something you could do, or do we have to take him to urgent care? That's right. You got forceps? And now the door. And I'll tell you why they got the door. Tables, very tough to find in Midtown Manhattan. Doors, somehow not. Yes. Doesn't make sense. But now Bill Carr about to send Dan Barry into the door. No way he gets him up here. What are you doing? No way. Bill Carr pummeling him with elbows. Now the windup with a clothesline. Enziguri. Oh! Got him with it. I think the toe caught him on the ear. Dan Barry's got Carr up. Wow. What a feat of strength. Death Valley driver into the door. That's got to be all, Excalibur. Got to be. He just needs to lay on top of him and he'll put him away. What is he doing? You know what? That's the wrestler's instinct. You walk away from the ropes. He could have pinned him on the ropes. Absolutely. Anything's legal in a death match. But Dan Barry just reverting back to, his first day with Mikey Whipwreck yelling in his ear. You got to pull him away from the ropes. Get him in the center of the ring if you want to pin him. Bill got something in that right hand. Maybe a taser. And Carr's eyes are glassed over. Very unsteady. Big man out of the way. Whoa! Just jabbed him in the head with skewers. Wooden skewers. Jabbing him in the head. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, my God. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. I'd like to see this to the crotch now. Do they play requests? Oh, no, 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 no. Do it! No, no, do it! Oh. Oh, this is going downstairs. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, God. Like spaghetti. If Jim Cornette didn't hate Dan Barry enough, he is most certainly apoplectic right now. Well, I mean, Jim Cornette usually apoplectic, but I would like to see Jim Cornette suspended above the ring in a shark cage and forced to watch this. He would love that. Oh, boy. Dan Barry gouged in the face, gouged in the hands, gouged in the penis. And after all that, a forearm. Oh! These guys just exchanging strikes. Carr obviously with the size advantage, the power advantage, but Dan Barry catching the lariat attempt, rolls through, elbow strike. Shoulder tackle. Takes Barry down. Bill Carr charging in, low bridge. Carr goes to the outside. Dan Barry takes to the skies. Oh, tope suicida. It looked like Carr tried to powerbomb him out of it. Yeah, not sure who got the worst of it. Yeah, I'll tell you, Barry's impressive, though, after all that punishment to be able to hit that move to the floor. And now he rolls Carr back into the ring, maybe thinking shooting star press. Careful of the sticks. There is a lot of detritus. No, frog splash! 1, 2, no! Carr kicks out. There is a lot of detritus, a lot of debris in the ring. Doing a frog splash is a risky proposition because you come down on your hands, you come down on your knees. one of those skewers could have very easily, punctured through the hand.
And thank God he didn't land on that yellow streamer either. That would have been brutal.
Barry looking underneath the ring for, I can't even imagine.
A penis covered in broken glass, perhaps. Can only speculate.
Dan Barry was shopping down on Christopher Street earlier, looking at some of the adult boutiques. Maybe has a crystalline dildo or something.
Just the way you said that, it's just sexy. Crystalline dildo.
Barry can't find what he's looking for, and he is wasting time. He's allowing Bill Carr to recover.
Someone has stolen the crystalline dildo from under the ring, by God.
That was very expensive.
Can we get some officials out here?
And I know for a fact that Dan Barry kept the receipt. He was going to try to return it. Carr can't find him. I think he won. He thinks he won.
And poor Dan still has not found whatever it was he was looking for.
And the official checking on Carr. Oh, another door.
Well, build a better mousetrap, as they say.
Dan Barry has a door covered in mousetraps and is throwing chairs into the ring. If I were Bill Carr, no matter how large, no matter how tough I am, I'm running away from that.
Yeah.
I've endured enough. I will just say that, Dan Barry, you are the toughest member of Team Tremendous.
Yes.
We will agree on that, and, that's it.
I might have taken a powder when he brought out the dildo with the tax on it.
Yeah.
But to each their own. Oh, no.
And now the bridge has been built. Of course,
these people are on their feet.
Not quite the length of the Tappan Zee Bridge, but still a very imposing structure. Oh no, waistlock. Bill Carr has Barry.
Ow!
Pulls him into the mousetraps. Oh, and his finger was stuck in one. Oh my God. Bill Carr oh, he kicked out that one! He kicked out that one!
Couldn't even get a 2 count with that.
Dan Barry is a point to prove. Right hand, right kick. Carr, though, thrust kick of his own. Canadian Destroyer on the mousetrap. 1, 2, 3. Bill Carr.
Wow.
Has put away Dan Barry.
Here's your winner of the Penis Party Deathmatch, Detective Bill Carr.
Wow.
I thought the rules were someone had to lose a penis to win.
Well, it remains to be seen. The gangrenous infection could set in. And Don, I don't know how we can top that. I think we should take a moment, collect ourselves, take a brief intermission, and be back for the second half of the show when there are not deadly objects in the ring.
We keep saying, how are they going to follow that? And then they follow it.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
It effectively against Dragon Lee, Dragon Lee gets things off to a quick start with a drop kick. Tope Suicida and knocking Cavernario all the way back to the stairs.
Drag him close and do it again.
Another Tope Suicida. Coming in with that diving headbutt across the chest, across the jaw of Cavernario.
Cavernario is like, please, thank God, throw me into the barricade. Anything but another dive.
Cavernario very slow. Get back up to his feet. Dragon Lee rolls through. Double foot drop kick. Stomping him down in the corner. Leaping drop kick. It's been all Dragon Lee thus far.
It's a rout. Almost.
And what a momentum builder heading into that IWGP Junior Heavyweight title match that would have been. Put away Cavernario in under a minute. Cavernario, the bandera, sends Dragon Lee to the apron. Cavernario, though, comes back, drop kicking Lee off the apron to the floor.
Cavernario has always been very popular on the Fantastica Mania tours in New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Now through the ropes in between.
Wait, what?
The turnbuckle and the post.
Is that what he did?
With the tope.
We're up here in the rafters of the ballroom here. My God.
And it's tough to build up such a full head of steam to propel yourself through the ropes like that, because on the apron it's like walking on a tightrope. Cavernario sending Dragon Lee into the audience. Big right hand. Knocking him back, and now Cavernario pulling Dragon Lee into the ring area and into the ring. Count only Cavernario with a drop kick to the back. For all of that that flurry that Dragon Lee had in the early goings of the match, Cavernario is now just taken over completely.
Momentum started to turn with the worm.
You got me. I tried.
See? I mean, yes.
Cavernario with Dragon Lee in the corner. Right hand, and he's got his legs split up into the lung blower. Driving the oxygen from the lungs, Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee employs a very fast-paced offense. If he can't breathe, he can't execute it effectively.
Now, Cavernario has been, as I mentioned, on the Fantastica Mania tours. Love to see him in a Best of Super Junior. Right on that cut line of weight.
Yeah.
But again, you know, Shingo Takagi crushing that 100-kilogram limit.
Yeah, somehow the heaviest junior heavyweight in the world.
Right. I think we could make an exception if they wanted this.
Oh, Cavernario. A little funny, gross business. Oh! Dragon Lee reversing to the corner. Steps up, sweeps out, and drop kicks him in the face. Dragon Lee, of course, known for his just absolutely brutal series of matches with Hiromu Takahashi.
Yes.
That's really what... Picks him up in the Tiger Driver into the neck breaker, but that's really what put Dragon Lee on the map for people outside of Mexico.
And a rivalry that began in Mexico in CMLL when Hiromu was on excursion.
Kama Itachi, Hiromu's mask persona. And right now, though, Cavernario and Dragon Lee just in an absolute firefight. Rebounding German suplex from Dragon Lee. Cavernario, though, with a drop kick, takes Lee off his feet, and both men go down.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Cavernario stirring first, but some signs of life from Dragon Lee as well.
6, 7.
Cavernario up to one knee. The referee stops the count. Dragon Lee extremely unsteady. Working out for the I'm not sure he'd be upright. Bandera, followed by the Enziguri.
Oh my God!
Leaps over the top. The Tierras and the Huracan Rana to the floor. Cavernario sent flying. Now Dragon Lee back at it again. Tope con hello and crashing into the barricade. Cavernario's head sandwiched in between Dragon Lee's body and the barricade as well. Cavernario dazed by the tope. Dragon Lee sits out with the lighter bomb. 1, 2, no. Two count only for Dragon Lee. Cavernario, some signs of life.
Well, for Cavernario, of course, this match means so much because a victory over Dragon Lee on the doorstep of Dragon Lee, perhaps capturing the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title, that's going to get a lot of people talking.
A lot of people talking and almost certainly put him in title contention.
No doubt. Look at this change of direction.
A burst of speed followed up by a suplex. Cavernario for the splash. Dragon Lee gets the boots up. Power slam by Cavernario. Splash across the back. Dragon Lee, 1, 2, no. Cavernario going over his options. Dragon Lee is as fast as he is adaptable. Cavernario is going to have to break out something unexpected. He has a hope of putting away Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee, Huracan Rana takes out Cavernario to the outside.
Yeah, not content with just the snap Rana. Dragon Lee creates some dead. Oh!
Cavernario grabs the ankles of Dragon Lee, slams him down to the apron. Cavernario dismantling the barricade here. Doing something. If I was those fans, I would be getting out of the way. Cavernario, almost guaranteed, does not have good intentions in mind. Cavernario, as Dragon Lee laid out on the floor. Barbaro, Cavernario! Diving splash to the floor, his entire body weight crashing down on Dragon Lee, but also on his kneecaps. We've seen Cavernario do that not only on Fantastica Mania, but also in Mexico. I mean, he's done that splash multiple times, and the toll it must take on his knees.
But absorbing the major brunt of that was Dragon Lee. And while Cavernario is very slow and getting back in the ring, such will not be the case for Dragon Lee.
Yeah, Dragon Lee still on the floor, still with his hands.
Oh boy, Dragon Lee just caught a break. The referee restarting the count when he was at 8, instead of continuing through. Again, referee's judgment call, discretionary call there, but that saved Dragon Lee from being the victim of a countout.
I most certainly did. And that's part of the, oh, look at this Cavernario. Just diving into that chin lock. Just stretching Dragon Lee back, but Dragon Lee right there. Grabbing the ropes, forcing Cavernario to break free.
Yeah, Dragon Lee was frantically trying to get that middle strand and finally was able to do it.
Flipping DDT, but Dragon Lee running Canadian Destroyer. Lariat from Cavernario. Both men down in the heat. I think if Dragon Lee's lungs weren't compressed by that splash, that he might have a little more wind, a little more life left in him right now. But Cavernario risking it all and has put himself on as good footing as he possibly can in this matchup.
Trying to get a gauge of either man's solvency from this point forward. An absolute war in Midtown.
Oh, got Gary after Dragon Lee avoided the running shot from Cavernario. Now Lee crotched on the top turnbuckle link. Now Cavernario. Perhaps for the missing link. No, gets his leg swept out. Diving foot stomp. Look at the leg. 1, 2, no.
Pull down the knee sleeve, the bare bone knee strike.
Now carrying the weight of Cavernario. Sits out. Falcon Arrow. 3, that's it. He did the deal. Nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow.
Here's your winner, Dragon Lee.
Well, Dragon Lee with an incredible performance here over Cavernario, but Cavernario, I think, pushing Dragon Lee a little further than he would have liked to have gone just 2 days ahead of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, Cavernario didn't get the memo that he was supposed to come in and give Dragon Lee some work, keep him warm, keep him loose, get him ready for Saturday night, the IWGP Junior Heavyweight title. Instead, he went for it, went for victory in his own right, nearly captured it.
Welcome to Wrestlecon. Welcome to Wrestlecon. Welcome to Wrestlecon. Go. Wrestlecon. Wrestlecon. Wrestlecon launch party. This is the place. This the feeling of excitement. It's something you can't replace.
Wait, are we both? We're both live on Facebook. You can film that too. Hi, how's it going? Dan from High Spots.
Oh, High Spots. What's up, guys?
Having a good time so far?
Having a great time. All the fans are awesome. They're all being so nice. Nobody's grabbed any inappropriate parts yet, so we're doing good.
Well, speak for yourself. They groped me as I'm walking around. It's very unfortunate. Can I ask you a question? Did Hogan really know best, or was it you?
I definitely knew best.
I'm enjoying it. It's been too long.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. This is some badass pictures. Do you really miss having just the mustache and the mullet?
I just miss having the hair, period.
John, Jason, you guys having fun? What do you got there? $1 Million Man?
Yeah.
Is that ringside collectible?
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah. What'd you get?
Scott Hall autograph on Dilio shirt.
It's like good to see people like back in real life.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good to get out from the house for a while.
That's kind of the goal. Do you miss being able to walk out with a vest with no shirt underneath?
Yeah, I do.
Also, too, we're recording stuff for the High Spots Wrestling Network. Right now, there's the taping with the Besties right now. They're filming the Besties show, which is, as everybody knows, the D show on the High Spots Wrestling Network. Hey, Gringo, you're doing this right. We're fooling around. We're live here. AJ Moore, one of my favorite artists. AJ, how you doing here at Wrestlecon?
I'm doing great, y'all.
Got Eric Hudson, another one of our favorite artists as well. Oh, how's it going, man? Good to see you too.
Oh, it's great as always. I'm happy to be here.
And then another one of our favorite house artists, Vinay. Vinay, how you doing?
I am doing excellent.
Hi to everyone. Go to High Spots. High Spots Wrestling Network, best $9.99 in the business. I said it. Now there's no WWE Network, and Peacock can't sue me, so come at me, bro. What do you got? Leo Rush, come here. Brother, how are you, man? So happy to see you, man. How are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
I saw your match last night. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty banged up.
How's it going, man? We're with High. Yeah, I'm sweating right now. That is, guys, that's gross. I was gonna say it right now. That might be a medical problem. You want to talk to somebody. I love how you have another almost the exact same shirt. Or is it?
It's all marketing.
Yeah,
it's all marketing. Like, you're, is Adidas paying you?
Yes.
You should be wearing an everybody's favorite wrestler Dan Barry polo shirt.
Do you think anyone would buy that?
I don't know. I might.
You know me. Would you buy that shirt?
No, I definitely would not buy that shirt. Got to separate.
Do you also have Stewie underwear on?
No, I have Scooby-Doo on. I got Scooby on.
So you ever buy turnbuckle pads from High Spots?
No, but I've stolen a couple.
It's pretty cool seeing Ron Simmons.
Right?
Big one for me, yeah.
How is he still intimidating after all these years?
Right, I know, yeah, he could definitely kick my ass.
JTG, come here for a second. Let's talk to you for a hot minute. Can you just say the best $9.99 in the business now that the network's closed?
Let's say that one more time.
The best $9.99 in the business?
Best 99 in the business. High Spots got
Yeah, High Spots Wrestling Network.
Oh, really? High Spots Network got the best 999
in the business.
In the business.
Bro, really putting you on the spot's not a good idea.
I got 2 kids back here, so.
Yo, he's got kids to feed. If you don't buy his art, you're a real piece of crap. You know that? No, it's awesome. This is a great picture, actually, the Papa Shango. I might have to swing by and pick that one up. That's actually pretty badass.
$5.
$5? Dude, but give this man $5 and give me that Papa Shango. It's Brutus Beefcake, and he looks legit. You got Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Brutus Beefcake. He's about to kill somebody. Run. We don't want to witness this. Look, we got Brutus Beefcake. We got Jerry the King Lawler. We got Mike Bennett and Matt Taven. Oh, boy. Oh. Why did you sign Bill and not me?
I had nothing to do with that. I hate that guy's guts. He threw me off a balcony.
He did.
I'm having a blast.
Are you guys happy to have him here?
Having a great time. Good to see him again.
Let's go annoy Deanna Purrazzo. Knockout Chevy, that's a badass belt. I'm just going to say.
Time knockout. I just want to say your staff at High Spots are amazing. Chelsea, I love you. She takes care of me. Michael, thank you for having me. And thank you for my placement, being my friends. And it's like a reunion for us. So we're not just here for the fans. We're also fanning out ourselves. Thank you, Wrestlecon. I love you, and I look forward to next year.
Thank you so much for coming out, and bye.
This the weekend of the Titans, the place of the legends, have an experience of life that you will never question. Every story, every angle, every finish, every turn. This is more to the careers that many will never learn. To everyone in attendance, feeling you can't explain. Wrestlecon is the weekend you're never feeling the same. The feeling of the fans, excitement of every crowd. We're here to give a show, no matter who is around. This feeling always coming so strong. Welcome to Wrestlecon. This feeling always coming so strong. Welcome to Wrestlecon. The feeling of the fans, excitement of every crowd. We're here to give a show, no matter who is around. This feeling always coming so strong. Welcome to Wrestlecon. This feeling always coming so strong. Welcome to Wrestlecon.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
It is time for the Crash main event here at Wrestlecon 2018, and what a main event it is. Crash, well known in Mexico and Tijuana for bringing in the top worldwide names. And you don't get more top worldwide independent names than Austin Aries, who is I believe 4 different champions at 4 different companies right now, which is absolutely incredible. And his opponent, I mean, listen to the crowd, you know who it is. Penta El Zero Miedo. Wow, crowd actually kind of divided. A little surprising here. I thought for sure they'd be behind Penta. Big challenge for Penta here, trying to take down Austin Aries in this first time exclusive dream match that you can only see here on the High Spots Network. Here we go. The bell rings. Penta, Austin Aries squaring off. This should be a tremendous match if Penta can score the victory here. Huge win for his career. And Austin Aries, he's known for taking on all comers. He's ready for Penta. Well, I guess that kind of speaks for itself right there. Let's see how Austin Aries replies to these head games.
Zero cojones.
And I see Austin Aries has picked up a little Spanish while he was backstage. Something tells me Pentagon knows a few more curse words than Austin Aries in Spanish. Penta not backing down. Austin Aries, he's done talking. He's ready to take it to the mat. Schooling Pentagon. My excuse. I'm calling him Pentagon. He does go by Penta El Zero Miedo now. Of course, famously known as Pentagon Jr., Pentagon Black, Pentagon Dark, many names. Penta with a big spin kick into Austin Aries' midsection. Grabs the head. Aries whips Penta into the ropes, up and over. Catches the kick as he tries to roll through. Penta getting the crowd fired up. Our main event in the ring right here at the Crash at WrestleCon. What a show it has been.
Escucha, putito.
Aries whipped into the ropes, up and over. Nice deep arm drag, perfectly. Oh, Penta with the head scissors to counter. Austin Aries showing off his incredible athleticism as he catches Penta with the drop kick. It is a Crash show you would have to take to the air, but no. Austin Aries is going to take it easy, relax on the ropes. No, he realizes where he is. Hits the ropes, catches the super kick. Now he's rolling outside. Penta gearing up. No, Austin back inside to cut him off. Takes him down by the leg. Maybe a Boston Crab variation. Yep. Reaching back with that Boston Crab. A lot of pressure on Penta's back here. If I were Austin Aries, I'd be a little careful. Penta has a sneaky secret submission game in his arsenal. We've seen him go toe-to-toe with the likes of Zack Sabre Jr. before. He knows what to do inside that ring. Aries up to the top rope. Big axe handle to Penta on the floor. Aries taking his time. I don't know how wise that is. Penta hits the apron. Aries rolls him back inside. Throws himself over the ropes with a slingshot somersault. Only a 2 count. Veteran referee Marty Elias on the job. Aries whips Penta into the turnbuckle. Charges in with the elbow. Snapmare takes him over. What are we going to see here? Off the ropes. No, Aries is letting Penta think about it. Before he jumps off with a diving uppercut. Only a 2. This could main event any building, anywhere in the world. And you're seeing it here at the Crash WrestleCon main event. Penta up, eats the big kick from Aries in the midsection, and another, and another. Aries not letting up. Penna on the receiving end for most of this match. He's got to get it together here. Aries seems to be affected by some of the taunts coming from the crowd. He better be careful. He's giving Penna time to recover here. Not a wise move. As we can see, Penna ducks the clothesline, hits him with the sling blade. Usually he follows this up with a couple. There's another. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Aries out of 2. And now Penna's not happy with the ref. This has been a common theme tonight. Wrestlers not happy with the referees. Penna picks up Aries, leads him into the ropes, asks for silence. I think we'll give it to him. Ooh, big slap. You can see the pain on Aries' face up close. This is not a forgiving crowd. They want to see another. I'm pretty sure Austin Aries does not want to see another. Oh, this could be it. The package pile driver that Pentagon is known for. He's setting up. Aries counters out of it. Hooks the leg. This is his big suplex. Oh, drives Penna down. Nice transition right into the elbow. Classic Austin Aries. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Almost had him. Only a 2. What a battle with these two. Crowd cheering both men on. They know they're seeing a great match. Penna drives Austin back into the turnbuckles. Hits him with a couple forearms. Hope there are no kids in the crowd, because none of that language Penna's spewing is made for them. Aries reverses it. Penna hits the turnbuckle. Big forearm. Penna follows back with a clothesline. Penna going up and over. Hits the backstabber out of the corner. One of his famous moves. This could be it. 2. It is not it. Austin Aries gets the shoulder up. Penna known for his pump handle driver and also for the package pile driver. Also a Canadian destroyer, but as we said, we are in New Orleans. So he's going to have to come up with something new. And it looks like he's going to break Austin Aries' arm right here. This is it. Austin Aries is about to be in big trouble. Four different companies will be losing their champion right now. If Pentagon reaches back and breaks the arm, he's trying. Aries fights out of it with a kick. Barely saves his arm. What a disaster that would have been. Rolls up Penna. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Oh, he's going for the chance. He's got the chancery on. Flips over. This could be it. Could he make Penna tap clean on the crash show? Penna's got to get those ropes. He's so close. He can taste it. Fingertip away, and he finally grabs the ropes. Nice escape. Good ring awareness. Austin Aries exhausted, wondering what it's going to take to put Penna away here. Penna rolling to the outside. Can't get pinned there. Very smart. But Austin Aries following, so we'll see how smart it is. Austin Aries may have something in store here. Maybe a DDT? No, he's going to try to suplex him, perhaps. Very dangerous. Hardest part of the ring of the apron. You don't need me to tell you that. Penna drops down to the floor. Picks up Aries. What are we going to see here? He's got it for a Death Valley driver. Oh! Right on the floor. Nice move by Penna as he escapes disaster on the apron. And now he could be in control of this match. Penna picking up Aries. No count by Marty. He knows that Penna's got a temper. He's seen how the refs have been treated all night. He's not in any mood to start counting this out here. Now we're back on the apron. Now it's Penna's turn perhaps to inflict some damage. What could he be going for? Oh no. Oh, this backfired quickly. Oh, a Death Valley driver on the apron by Austin Aries. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're done. What is happening? Tope through the first and second rope by Austin Aries. Penna's got to be done for here. 1, 2. Barely gets out. I don't know how he got out. The nasty landing on that Death Valley driver. On the ring apron. Then the tope. Penna kicks out. Let's see what Austin Aries has in store to finish it off here. Big chop by Penna. Penna perhaps getting the second wind here, knowing that he needs it just to survive here. Exchanging shots. Back and forth we go. Boos for Aries. Aries hits the ropes. He's got to watch. Penna's got a big super kick, and there it is. Aries stumbles down into the corner. Penna's got to bust out the big offense here at some point as we go farther and farther into this match. This main event here at Wrestlecon 2018. Crowd counting along. Austin Aries takes their fun away. I told you Penna's a big super kick. Aries didn't listen the first time. Let's see what's going to happen here. Looks like Penna's loading it up. He is. Catches Aries. Oh, bounces off the ropes the other side. Aries hits a forearm. Penna back into the corner. Aries spin, discus, forearm. Perhaps another one coming? No, it's the big drop kick. Penna stumbling down. Aries could have it here. Maybe going for a brainbuster. There it is. Right on top of his head. Penna in a lot of trouble. 2, 3. I can't believe it. Austin Aries upsets Penta in the main event of the Crash at WrestleCon 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, you have witnessed history. The first ever Crash show on United States soil, and it happened here at WrestleCon 2018.
Masato Tanaka in better shape than he was back in ECW. This guy is looking amazing, and this is going to be a great battle. Steen has a grin on his face. He is ready for this matchup right now.
15 years after his run in ECW.
I would say,
and Masato Tanaka looks like that.
You take the entire ECW roster. Who looks this good 15 years later? Masato Tanaka, hands down, wins that award.
Literally nobody else.
Nobody else. Kevin puts the hand out. This is definitely going to be a very respectful battle, but a battle nonetheless. Kevin goes right to it. You get the handshake, and then it goes right to the fight here.
Kevin Steen just going right to it.
Steen is not going to back down, but Masato is going to give him everything and more.
I don't know if you want to trade elbows with Masato Tanaka.
Steen taking him down. Trading chops. I feel like both of these guys, well, they're a poke to the eye. That'll stop that right there. But I feel like these guys could exchange those chops all day long and love it.
Come on, Tanaka.
Masato Tanaka with a reversal of the whip comes charging in. Big time elbow right square to the jaw.
An elbow or a forearm right to the face. Hard hitting match, just like we thought it would be, and we're just getting started.
Oh.
Now we're gonna throw some big boot. Masato saying, hey, here it is.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, absolutely right.
There's no words for it except that. Look at, nothing Steen is doing is working. And he's gonna go to the midsection there. Hammers down on Masato, that takes him down.
Tanaka wasn't expecting that shot to the gut.
Blocks it. Steen into the corner. And now we're gonna go to the outside. Oh, not yet. Now we're going to the outside.
There we go.
this is where Masato Tanaka can be the most dangerous.
Not to be outdone, Kevin Steen can do quite a bit of damage out there too.
And brawl. Both of these men, whether it's Masato's battles with Mike Awesome or Kevin Steen's battles with El Generico, these men can battle. Steen sent hard into the guardrail, and you see Masato, he's grabbing that chair. This is what he does.
Tanaka running full speed ahead.
And right down onto Steen. Steen out on his feet. Masato still taking the battle to him.
Just stalking him around the ring, but
Huge
Kevin
chop.
Steen able to create enough distance to turn around with that chop.
Seen right now going hard into the guardrail. Seen right now taking, almost another shot there.
He was
Blocks
winding
it.
up with that chair too.
And
No
Masato
way, he
says
said
no.
He gave him the Dikembe Mutombo right
Steen
there.
right away, right into the corner there. Steen was not fazed by Masato there. He went right to the corner, crotched him, and now Kevin Steen standing high atop that ring. Feeling the effects though. Kevin loves to go to the crowd, get them into the match, but right now he is hurt right there. I don't think he believes how hard Masato Tanaka is hitting him.
Oh, Tanaka.
Chop after chop.
Picks up that chair
once
again.
Oh, huge shot to the head. Hitting the guardrail. Steve is in a fight for his life right now. Throwing him into the corner. And a huge chop.
Lit him up.
Huge chop.
Who's the fucking man?
Kevin Steen definitely feeding off the support from this crowd, as he has time and time again. Tanaka
Finally taking it back to the ring.
just propels him into that top turnbuckle. Oh, you know what Steen likes to do
there
here?
You go.
Cannonball in the corner.
I would love to know what Masato thought coming into this match, who he was taking on, if he did the research, if he saw who he was going to battle.
I mean, he's got such a full schedule over in Japan. I mean, it's hard to do research.
Well, you have the internet. It's not that hard.
What a schedule like that, though. The schedule that Masato Tanaka has.
Oh, those bus rides. There we go. And it doesn't matter right now because he is in the ring with Kevin Steen, and he's starting to figure out that Kevin Steen means business. Steen going to the top rope, and Masato meeting him halfway.
Punches him right in the stomach. And now he goes up and has him hooked up for a superplex.
Steen has got that low center of gravity. That'll work. And now Masato, huge clothesline on the apron.
That's not a good landing at all.
Not the hardest part of the ring.
Absolutely.
The last place you want to land.
Oh,
and now Masato Tanaka setting him up perhaps for a tornado DDT.
Onto the apron, no.
Steen blocks, kick to the midsection. Perhaps a package pile driver on the apron. Masato holding on for dear life.
And Tanaka fights back. But Steen not to be outdone. These two just trading.
Huge boot.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Belly to belly on the apron.
Belly to back, I believe it was.
Belly to back, yes, thank you very much. Sometimes I confuse my fronts and backs. And right now...
Either way, it sucked for Steen.
Yeah, if he landed on his belly or his back, there's no nice way to do that. Masato Tanaka already waiting for Steen. And a huge clothesline right in the corner. Ooh, you heard that impact. And you definitely saw that impact there for Kevin Steen, taking a huge clothesline by Masato Tanaka.
I nearly felt that impact. Tries to suplex him. Masato Tanaka goes up and over. Has that waist lock. DDT.
Huge DDT. Huge DDT. Down goes Steen. Tanaka too, though. Feeling the effects of that one. Steen is not going to go down easily. It's going to take a lot more than a DDT to put down Kevin Steen.
Tanaka looking to go to the top rope. He's perched up there. He has a beautiful frog splash. There it is.
Right onto Kevin Steen's knees, just waiting for him. And perhaps Steen right now.
Oh, what is this?
Beautiful suplex right onto his knee. Not enough to put Tanaka away.
Kevin Steen looking to go for the kill, looking to go for that package pile driver.
Now, I know the pile driver is illegal here in Louisiana. Is the package pile driver illegal here in Louisiana?
It should be.
A more deadly version of the pile driver?
Kevin Steen with the F5, but Masato Tanaka able to kick away at the very last second. Kevin Steen now thinking what he has to do to put Masato Tanaka away.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Steen trying to gather his thoughts.
I think Kevin Steen knew going into it that it was going to be a true battle, and he's got to wonder what it's going to take to put Masato away.
Steen looking to go to the top, but Tanaka once again cuts him off. And Masato Tanaka once again going up top.
Going up for a superplex, perhaps.
He tried for that earlier. Now they're on the very top rope. Very dangerous superplex from the top. And Tanaka could be going once again for that frog splash.
I don't think Steen's going to get the knees up this time. Boom, Masato Tanaka.
No.
Not enough. Steen kicks out.
Oh, what is this?
Judge Jeff Jones?
What?
Judge Jeff Jones is here?
The very last thing I expected. Kevin Steen with the schoolboy.
I don't think Steen and Judge Jeff Jones are in cahoots here.
Sleeper suplex.
Sleeper suplex. Masato is up. Steen right there. Oh, no. Still not enough to put Masato away.
Masato Tanaka hands down.
Was I imagining things, or did Judge Jeff Jones come to the ring and disrupt this matchup? Only at Wrestlecon will you see Judge Jeff Jones come with full gavel and judge's gown. And now Steen perhaps going for his senton.
Here he goes.
And he gets the knees this time from Masato.
Sliding D to the base of the neck. What?
Steen kicks out.
These two both pulling out moves from their arsenal, very deep within their arsenal. Moves that typically finish their opposition. And you can hear the crowd here at Wrestlecon showing their support for both.
And once again, these two men slapping, forearms, elbows, whatever it takes, going toe-to-toe with each other. This crowd is stunned by the violence here.
Tanaka hitting him from both sides. Spinning back fist. Roaring elbow.
Steen still kicks out.
He kicked out of the roaring elbow. He kicked out of Masato Tanaka's roaring elbow. Sliding D yet again.
And lariat by Masato, still not up to put Steen away. Perhaps he's going for it again. Oh, this time he just took his elbow and drilled it right into Steen's face, and that's gonna do it. Kevin Steen put up a hell of a fight. Everybody in this building is on their feet right now. That was an amazing matchup, about as hard-hitting as you get.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
Two incredibly talented athletes going at it right here. Trevor Lee looking obviously unkempt.
He's a caveman. Why do you say obviously?
Just look at him. He decided to tie that ponytail what looks like 3 days ago, and that's pretty much it. It's been like that ever since.
He's got that good grease going of, about 4 hours of sleep in the last 2 or 3 days.
Can't catch a greasy pig.
Good point. The Carolina caveman, huh? Yeah.
There he is, going outside, taking a nap.
And it rolls under. ACH doesn't even look like he's ready yet.
Yeah.
So I think we're fine.
He's putting his stuff back on. He's decided this is pretty much it.
Lee, a confident Carolina caveman.
You know, I wasn't gonna say anything.
Uh-oh.
But,
comma.
The fact that we have to have a goddamn wrestling show at 11 o'clock in the afternoon just pisses me off.
11 in the afternoon?
Yeah, I don't think he understands time.
A real professional wrestler came straight from Bourbon Street right to this shitty place to perform in front of you people who don't give a fuck about what we do. But you know, it doesn't matter what's up here because all that matters is after this god-awful show, Trevor Lee will be your AAW heavyweight champion. Not some little loser that can't even get booked on any other shows this weekend. A real heavyweight champion. A real star. A real person that everyone in here can look up to me. I mean, just look at me. TV star, millionaire, shoot badass, best hair in the biz, freaking all night long. Not one of those little cosplayers in the back worrying about stars. You're looking at a man that just worries about those dollars in his bank account. And let me tell you, when Daddy walks out of here, AAW Heritage Champion and AAW Heavyweight Champion, Daddy's gonna have a fat stack in his payroll. You know where it's gonna go? It's gonna go right back down to Bourbon Street, and we're gonna.
Thank God.
Thank you, Trevor Lee, for your professionalism, but ACH is not having any of it.
I think that monologue would have gone on all night. They said an hour time limit. I think he probably, what are we at, 30 minutes left? Yeah, I think so.
I know Seraph wasn't counting, but I mean.
ACH looking for the 450. Trevor Lee, hold on here. Oh! Something went flying out of ACH's mouth. Think it was a bowler? Maybe well a bit. Maybe an incisor?
Sweeps the leg, double stop to the back.
Could have been his gum. ACH with a basement drop kick to the side of the head, and now ACH, the AAW heavyweight champion, wind it up.
Front face lock. Schoolboy, this could be it.
Trevor Lee nearly stole the title. ACH connects with a huge super kick. Brainbuster, cover. And that's it.
What? Oh, man. Trevor Lee.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event set for one fall when the bell rings. The man in charge of the action, Mr. Nick Papagiorgio. Introducing first to my right, fighting out of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. You have seen her on Lucha Underground and AAA. She is low and loca, Taya Valkyrie.
And look at the intensity on these two young ladies. As Valkyrie just pie-faced Su Yung. Su Yung having a good laugh at that, unfazed, undaunted by the actions of Valkyrie. How intense is this match? Gotta get that kendo stick away from Su Yung. All kinds of intensity, all kinds of anger up there. These two ladies, nice stare down as you were getting out of the ring, and Valkyrie decided to pie face Su Yung. Su Yung, the undead bride, one of the top unsigned talents in this business today.
She is just crushing it everywhere she goes. And I'm sure here at Wrestlecon, the Women's Super Show, it's going to be no different. And she's got a hell of a competitor across the ring from her in Taya Valkyrie.
Very methodical approach to the lockup here. Both women jockeying for position in a old-fashioned test of strength here.
Taya Valkyrie gets the advantage, rolls back, and reverses the pressure. A lot of pressure being put on those wrists from this angle.
And look at Valkyrie, she's got her all tied up. Su Yung looking for a reversal. She does, oh, she goes right to the fingers with the, well, with a bite. Ouch. And Taya screaming heads to the outside. I'll take a little break outside, perhaps.
Oh, Su Yung came charging in. Taya moved, kicked her right in the side of the head. And just whiplashes her off that middle rope. Sort of like a neck breaker style.
Valkyrie now
going for it again. Su Yung able to get out of it, drop kicking the legs from out from underneath.
Valkyrie very well traveled. As Su Yung comes off the ropes.
Went for a baseball slide, didn't get it.
And Su Yung just kicked off Tara Valkyrie, but Valkyrie right up, right back on top. Front chair, she just DDT'd her right on the floor, from the apron down to the floor. That's going to change the complexion of this match.
Certainly, I mean, you're looking at a good, probably 2.5, maybe even 3 foot drop. More than normal on your regular DDT. By the way, this one was on the floor, not in the ring.
Right. And Valkyrie following up, and Su Yung looking a little bit of the worse for wear right about now as she's taken right into the ring post. I mean, only a few minutes since the bell has rung and most of the action on the outside. Referee Papa Giorgio letting things go a little bit here in this bout.
You know, that's what he's used to. Yeah, it's kind of lax where, where we make our home.
True, very true. And that, of course, would be CZW, ladies and gentlemen, Combat Zone Wrestling. Best of the best.
Coming up in just a couple of hours. I'm psyched.
Should be. I'm psyched to just witness some of it.
Oh, hard across that guardrail. Taya Valkyrie just slamming her.
I mean, I can't believe I'll make my second Impact Players reference of the show, but she was trained by one half of those Impact players, Lance Storm.
One hell of a trainer right there.
Oh my goodness. You ain't kidding.
Taya breaking the count. She probably could have gotten the count out victory, but I don't think Taya Valkyrie wants that those letters CO anywhere in the match result next to each other like that. She wants to win by pinfall or submission.
Interesting to note, Valkyrie, a former holder of the DDT Pro Ironman Heavy Metalweight Championship. The lineage of that title is several changes long, of course.
Yeah.
It's on the line right now. I mean, who knows?
24/7, right?
Yeah, anytime. 24/7. As long as there's a referee there to make the count. And the referee and Taya having words at ringside, as this battle has been outside the ring for the past 3 minutes anyways.
Yeah.
And finally, Taya throws Su Yung back inside the squared circle.
Bringing her towards the near side here. And we can see Taya Valkyrie choking her out on that middle rope, picking up out of steam, and oh, man.
Ooh.
2 knees right on top of the upper back. And that time, both heels digging into the midsection.
Only a count of 2. Valkyrie slowly, methodically dissecting the undead bride here tonight. Oh, geez. Papa Giorgio said he's had enough of Valkyrie. It's early in the bout.
Oh, that Papa Giorgio is quite sassy.
He's a fine official.
He is.
He really is.
But he carries a lot of sass.
Yes. Oh. Valkyrie mocking her opponent.
Just awfully proud of herself right now. And, you know, she has every reason to be, because she's handling Su Yung quite well right now. And let's face it, Su Yung is not your regular competitor. She, you know, like I said, she's off the grid.
Yes.
That's just not something cute. She's literally off. She's out there.
Yes.
Nuts.
Without a doubt. I'm not going to debate that one bit. I saw her and Rachel Ellering have a match that was one for the ages. And another young lady that's doing a fine job. Second-generation competitor. But her and Su Yung had a vicious brawl recently in Providence, Rhode Island. But we're here tonight in Orlando, Florida, a far cry from Providence, as Valkyrie goes for the pin and gets 2. Again, you can watch the replay of this event that you're watching right now at womenswrestlingnetwork.com. Of course, last night's Super Show available at highspotswrestling.com. And best of the best coming up tonight. Wrestlecon weekend. Taking over the entire Orlando, Florida area. What a chop to the chest.
Yeah, no, what a successful weekend this has been for everybody involved in these proceedings. I'm very happy to see the state of professional wrestling alive and well here in 2017. And Taya Valkyrie just continuing to lay waste to Su Yung in the corner, sends her in to the opposite side, and Su Yung has to take a seat after that impact. And that one, not so much about the injury, but more so the insult, that slap.
Yeah, and I think that was more like the kiss of death, if you will.
Oh! I think she should have slapped Sue a bit harder, because she just got her back cracked, and not in a good way.
Yeah, off that middle turnbuckle down to the canvas. Valkyrie is down. Su Yung is down. These athletes really putting it all on the line here tonight in the main event.
Su Yung climbing up the turnbuckles in an unconventional fashion. Slams her face first into the middle turnbuckle.
Yeah, turning and contorting her body in ways that it was not built to do so. And the resurgence of women's wrestling is alive and well, ladies and gentlemen. And we've seen it all day here today on the Women's Super Show.
Oh, had her hanging on the middle rope and dropped her with the pedigree, all hail.
Lateral press, hook in the leg, and only 2. And, you know, when you talk about professional wrestling being alive and well, I think the greatest thing that we've seen over the past few years is the state of independent wrestling is alive and well.
Absolutely.
And I think the future is very bright. So much great talent out there that is not signed to contracts elsewhere, and that's the gain for these great fans that appreciate the independent wrestling landscape.
Oh, look at the way Taya Valkyrie, excuse me, is able to trip Su Yung up here. She's got her in a curb stomp, and that one was gross.
Oh, oh my goodness. Su Yung may have broken her nose. She may have lost a tooth or two. Valkyrie goes for the pin, and only 2.
She might have lost a tooth or two, but she has not lost this match, at least not yet. Taya Valkyrie doing her best to try to make sure that does happen. Positioning Su Yung close to the corner, climbing up top. Could be looking for a moonsault, but Su Yung up to her feet.
One step ahead, knocks Valkyrie off her perch. She's dangling there. Su Yung now from behind.
Ooh, a hard kick. She's not done, she's keeping it going. 3 hard kicks.
Jeez. Baseball slide underneath. Ooh, neck breaker.
As if the neck breaker wasn't bad enough, you got to think about your knee getting torn in that top turnbuckle when you're hanging upside down and then landing on the mat after taking that neck breaker. That's nothing's good about that at all.
Yeah, being tied up in the ropes in the corner there makes for an even harder landing. Again, Su Yung dropped face first in the middle of the ring. Valkyrie now has got her all tied up. Pulling back on the rear chin lock. Nowhere for Su Yung to go. As we mentioned, non-title match here.
She's gonna have to fight and scratch her and claw her way to that bottom rope. She's got a long way to go. Taya Valkyrie really wrenching up on this hold.
Su Yung able to just shimmer her body a little bit closer to the ropes, and she's there. That's gonna force the break. And that's a good thing for Su Yung, as she was dangerously close to perhaps losing consciousness in the center of the ring as Taya applied further pressure. Now she charges in.
Oh, 2 knees to the upper back, probably the neck, back of the head area.
Su Yung is down on the canvas. Taya Valkyrie now going up to the top rope. But Su Yung, look at her, she's moving.
Again, trying to cut Taya Valkyrie off at the pass. When she goes to the top, Su Yung successful at it. Now following her up top. You're looking for a superplex, but Taya holds on now. Shots to the rib area.
Valkyrie able to hold on to that top rope, preventing Su Yung from superplexing her out. What do we got here?
On the shoulders, and Su Yung employing an airplane spin. My goodness.
And plants her right in the center of the ring, hooks that leg, and gets the win.
We are moments away. We're still waiting on a couple details from the Athletic Commission. We're waiting on an ambulance to get here. Sorry, it is what it is.
Fans booing public safety. Everybody hates it.
But that's no reason to wait on the entertainment. At this time, please welcome to the ring your Wrestlecon ambassador, WWE Hall of Famer, Road Warrior Animal.
How about this?
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here for the Wrestlecon pre-show. I am Excalibur, joined by Wrestling Observer Commentator of the Year, Kevin Kelly. It's my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to the commentary booth shaped like a table.
I'll tell you what, they're putting the band back together here, getting us from fresh off of the amazing New Japan Cup Tour, and now we're here in New York City for the WrestleCon Super Show, a huge night, tons of stars, including this man, Road Warrior Animal. Do you have a format?
I do, but I was told it was out of date the moment it came off the printer.
Well, there we go.
LOD!
More like LOUD.
What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to the biggest weekend in our history of our business, Wrestlecon NYC. Now, I got chosen to be the official ambassador. Go figure that. I guess it's after all the ass I kicked in New York. But you know what? I can't do it by myself. So I got to introduce somebody. It's a good friend of mine, good competitor. Let's bring out the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Good competitor. Understatement of the year for perhaps the surprise of the year. Wow, there he is. Nature Boy himself kicking off the Mark Hitchcock Wrestlecon Memorial Super Show. This is actually a pre-show, Kevin.
Yeah, the event hasn't started yet.
Yeah, everything was supposed to start at 7, but we still got the pre-show going at 7:15.
Well, again, an event like this, and you've got all the celebrities, all the names, everybody's here, and we need somebody to fill a little time.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
And
so if there's anybody who could hold an audience's attention while we wait for an ambulance to satisfy the athletic commission, we'll let Ric Flair and Road Warrior Animal take care of business.
They know a thing or two about filibustering.
You don't think these two have any old scores to settle, do you?
Wow.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me just say this. I just thank you guys. I appreciate all that. In case you're not aware of it, I'm lucky to be here. And goddamn it, if New York wasn't one of the worst cities that Nature Boy could participate in. From Studio 54 to the Lone Star Cafe, and I think I had an affair with Leona Helmsley along the way. I don't know. Anyway, I can't think enough. He knows, hey, in the business, in our business, which is it's a fraternity, and some of the people are fortunate enough to make it to the level that Joe and I were, and some guys don't, but it's still a fraternity, and to be able to come out here all these years later and be in the ring with a guy that I made more money in. I mean, I had to. Made more money wrestling against. When the Road Warriors were in town, the place was sold out. And when the Horsemen were wrestling the Road Warriors, they had to build another building next door. So, we enjoyed it. It went on for years. Chemistry, you throw Sting and Luger and Dusty Rhodes and other great names. The Road Warriors, I mean, we were in Philadelphia one night, I told the story, and they painted Dusty Rhodes up, but they put paint on. We had a riot coming to the ring. Ole said, what are we going to do? I said, I'm running. You do what you want to do. I'll walk this one out till the crowd calms down. But we had so damn much fun, and want to thank all of you. Like this Wrestlecon, Mike in particular does a great job, and he does. Mike does a hell of a job. And it's not hard. There was a time when nobody wanted 200 wrestlers in a hotel. So, no shit. That was the way. I don't think so. So now, there were enough tickets to ride Space Mountain. No, but to bring in 200 guys and in this fraternity of great brotherhood and that, and for me to see him, I mean, I'm waiting to see the governor. I haven't seen the governor in 15 years. But the Four Horsemen are here, and Joe is here, and Bret Hart and Sean. I mean, it's a great. And I'm just naming a few. So you guys are gonna have a good time. I have another reason. No, I have another reason. You can only imagine what Sunday night is for me. So. For everything that I accomplished in my life, guys, and I like to think I accomplished a lot, it doesn't come near to what my daughter is going to do with Sunday night.
Jesus, he's already crying. It's going to be puddles on Sunday.
Proud father.
Yeah, man.
For the women deserve the opportunity, but it wasn't given to them. They worked hard. They got a storyline, and they're setting WrestleMania history. This is every bit as big as Hulk Hogan slammed on Andre the Giant, guys, if not bigger, because it's women, and women deserve this place, and I'm proud to be the father. So, thank you for everything. God bless. You guys have fun. Hey, and do not forget to come see me tomorrow, okay?
Nate's boy.
And don't bring a credit card, it doesn't work, all right?
Still a businessman at heart.
Ladies and gentlemen, bow down. The greatest world champion of all time, Nature Boy Ric Flair.
Can't argue with you there.
He went from being a good competitor to the
Thank you, everybody.
Of all time.
Have a good time.
Good hand.
Yeah. Reliable, solid.
Hey, Excalibur, we're going to be having some fun here tonight.
A little bit of fun. We're going to have some matches, and we're going to see some dudes.
Yes.
And it's going to be fun. This is still technically the pre-show, and as such, we can go over a little bit of what we know that we'll be seeing here.
Well, I think we probably should just leave it as a big surprise. I mean, because we're going to be...
it's going to be a surprise to us.
Surprise!
Match approach, so if there's anyone who's going to sacrifice his body for it, it is definitely Black Taurus.
Yeah, Taurus is, I mean, you can tell just by looking at him, will definitely have the power advantage in this match. It'll be interesting to see how he's able to adapt to Darby Allin. Darby, and this is how he sits when he comes to the building. He just finds a corner and just sits in it.
Just calmly approaching death is Darby Allin. Somebody chanting Darby's going to die, but I don't think they've ever seen that nothing kills Darby.
Yeah, and Darby attempting to unsettle Taurus.
I don't know how you're going to unsettle
a
human bull.
Taurus and Darby tie up, and you see immediately.
No, that's size advantage. There's going to be a big problem for Darby today.
But we've seen Darby, I mean, well, Darby's fought bigger men his entire career.
Ooh, that did not make Darby Allin. I don't know if you want to piss him off because he will literally do anything to hurt somebody.
Might have split his lip. Darby just taking a very slow, very methodical approach. Collar elbow tie up again.
He's trying to leverage something to push him. I think he's just trying to feel up exactly how heavy he is.
Yeah. I mean, Darby most recently in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla fought Brody King and used basically anything and everything to try to take down the bigger man, including a skateboard, which was awesome.
I saw that.
And
oh no.
Darby now with his arms behind his back. The referee. Oh, Taurus
again.
Paintbrushing Darby. And I'm not sure what Darby Allin was expecting going into this match.
Yeah, it wasn't.
But
he gets slapped in the face aggressively.
Yeah, this is unchecked aggression from Black Taurus.
Right over there, as you can see, he's willing to put himself in there.
And I mean, it's one thing to jump off a balcony and have that full body impact, but when that impact is just concentrated on your jaw. Oh, Darby grabbing the arm of Taurus, stepping over. Mahi Strahl, 1, 2. 2 count only for Darby. Waiting for Taurus to get up to his feet. Charging in, grabs the arm again, takes the wrist lock. Taurus spring off the middle rope, takes the wrist lock of his own. Side headlock by Taurus.
Smart wrestling. Again, now it's... Yep, you're not going to really knock him down on that one.
And this is actually a style that benefits Taurus. He's a guy that obviously spends most of the time in Mexico in a lucha libre environment. Darby goes through, right hand to the face. Taurus takes the arm, but Darby comes off the top rope. Beautiful arm drag.
Showing he can compete too.
Went for the wild swing. Darby flips into the ring, and then suicida.
He scores the boat. That's amazing.
Just speared him into the guardrail. Torres had absolutely nowhere to go.
Darby Allin using his body as a weapon, as he so often does.
2 count as Torres able to kick out.
I mean, there's full head of steam, and then there's Darby Allin full head of steam.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
what
that
I'm
was
saying.
like a laser. Went for the
beautiful little twisty bulldog. Here's Torres now back in control. He's trying to slow down Darby Allin, which is probably the smart move here. Big elbow in the corner, big close on the corner. Just
taking apart Darby. Oh, Shining Wizard!
That could be it. That knee, his arms, he's limp. Darby Allin just showing some heart or willingness to be hurt more. It's kind of a toss-up at this point, if I could be honest.
Yeah, Darby is one of the most durable professional wrestlers, but I mean, the human body has its limits.
He's tougher than shoe leather, as old announcers used to say.
Torres
really getting the crowd behind Darby Allin,
I think he was grabbing the ears of Darby, just trying to pull him off his head.
I think he's just trying to punish him now for, I guess, running and hitting his face with his face.
Yeah. Torres hooks the leg.
Oh, he went for that big sit-out Michinoku.
Darby rolls through, a kind of roll. And the tornado off the bottom rope.
Textbook Darby Allin.
Referee Jeremy Marcus only with the 2 count. Darby, rapid fire shots, headbutt. Rolls through. Goes over Yoshitane. 1, 2, no.
He's just a very smart and wild wrestler. You don't know where he's going and how he's getting there. And I think that's his biggest benefit, is that
he's so unorthodox, so unpredictable.
Yeah, you think he's going to come with another strike, and he hits you with the Yoshitane. Like, oh, okay. Is that what we're doing now?
Yeah, I mean, all professional wrestlers are adaptable, but, you know, it takes somebody like Darby Allin. Oh, hit Rainmaker by Torres. I mean, Darby Allin is you know, so unorthodox, so unpredictable that he's hard to prepare for. He's hard to improvise around because he's just he does things that are just unexpected in a professional wrestling context. Pump handle into the flatliner. Torres with a cover. Darby kicks out.
I mean, again, I think at this point, Torres is just going through a sort of like a Rolodex of wrestling maneuvers to trying
to see what will finally put this guy away. Oh, another.
That ball, man.
Overhand, yeah. I mean, that wasn't even a slap. It wasn't even a chop. It was like a palm strike.
It's getting hit with a ham hock.
Yeah.
It's really.
Oh, another one. He's hooking palm strikes to the side of the head. Darby's ears have got to be ringing. He's got to be disoriented, but he hangs on to the ropes. Torres charges in. Oh! Went for the monkey flip, but Darby just dumped him to the floor. Coffin drop to the floor.
Again, using his entire body, giving weight, not caring about his own safety, just to hurt his opponent, Darby Allin. A legitimate madman. Wearing Daisy Dukes and leggings, but a legitimate madman.
Darby rolling Torres back into the ring, now headed up to the top. They can coffin drop again. Oh! Torres got the knees up. And he hits him with the gore.
Oh, this is that sit out.
Michinoku driver plants Darby side of the ring. 2, 3, and that is it.
For more of his game of death attire, and this could be the game that results in Shane Strickland's death. I mean, I hate to count Strickland out already, but low key is synonymous with lethality in the professional wrestling ring, and not the Jay Lethal type of lethality.
Not at all. Yeah, Strickland definitely an underdog, but a win over Low Key here at Wrestlecon. His stock rises.
Oh, through the roof. And you saw Strickland avoiding that high roundhouse kick from Low Key. He is quick. He's actually, I mean, he's quite a bit younger than Low Key, so he does have that going for him. Though Low Key does not, I mean, no matter matter how old he seems to get, no matter how many injuries he seems to have, does never, ever seem to slow down by even a step.
Now he's still going at 10. I saw him in the AEW wrestle Sami Callihan for the title there, and it was an unbelievable match. Loki has not lost a step.
Shane Strickland with the wrist lock. Loki rolls through. Handstand and classic Loki. Surprised Strickland got suckered in by that, but sometimes Loki, he moves in such a serpentine and mesmerizing way that you can't help it.
Feeling out process here for both men.
Loki
got him
back
in the corner.
Yeah, back to
Gave him a
all the way
little
up to the
room.
corner.
Loki's giving him a little room, saying, let's go. As this match continues, I don't know if Loki's going to give him those kind of outs.
No, definitely not. I mean, as the pace pickens up.
Pickens up?
Yeah.
North Carolina or Australia? North Carolina on that one.
As the pace picks up, you would have to think that Loki, his killer instinct, would just kick into overdrive. No pun intended. But Strickland, though, with the submission, wrenching back the arms of Loki.
He's got the reach advantage, the height advantage. Loki, of course, been in the business a long time more than Shane Strickland.
Loki has, he's been in the ring with just about everybody. And actually, that's not true, but you know what I mean. A who's who of professional wrestling would
Look,
be.
at one time managed by Lay Cool. So this guy, he's been around the block. He's been taught by some of the best minds in our business.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, it was under that tutelage that he really flourished. Greco-Roman knuckle lock.
Somewhere in a parallel universe, Killshot is wrestling Caval. But right here at WrestleCon, we've got Low Key versus Shane Strickland.
Strickland in the bridge. Loki applying pressure on the upper body and down on the neck. Oh, and now on the lower body. All the extremities of Shane Strickland.
Oh! Thunderous kick.
Strickland gets his shoulder up, bridging back up, carrying Loki's weight.
Oh, same leg. That inner
right
thigh.
on the inside of the thigh, yeah. And then
in a millisecond.
just snaps on that cross arm breaker and just wrenching on the arm of Shane Strickland. Strickland gets to the bottom rope and forced to break. But Loki may have done some damage with that lightning strike cross arm breaker.
Unorthodox style there at Loki.
Loki trying to, I mean, I think just trying to disorient or confuse Shane Strickland. And he can attack. He's got angles on his strikes. He can attack from basically any single position, any single angle. And that is just a small part of what makes Loki so dangerous. Strickland obviously very well acquainted with that. Hammer throw across the ring, reverse. Loki goes up. Catching Strickland, and then the mule kick from midair, and then Loki just stalks across the ring.
You hear that walking with purpose every once in a while? That was walking with purpose right there.
That was walking with intent to harm Shane Strickland. Oh, man. Those overhand chops.
That's an elbow that could bust someone open real easily.
Giant Baba would hit the 16-man chop. I think Loki maybe it's the 17-man chop.
Loki right now, especially in front of this WrestleCon crowd, this could be an exhibition saying kind of, hey, I still got this. I'm still one of the top guys in this profession. I haven't missed a step. Go back to your cities, go back to your towns, your villages, and tell them.
Tell the people.
Low-key is still the man.
Tell the people that Loki is to be feared. Loki is to be respected. And he is so far delivering that message with great success.
Dissecting Strickland.
Very slow, very methodical pace, but to be expected from Loki match. I mean, he is a ring general in every sense of the word.
I think Strickland's only chance here is to take to the air. That one thing he might be able to out Loki doing.
Loki just bludgeoning Strickland. Really working him over, slams him face first to the top turnbuckle.
Here we go.
Oh! Yikes! Just absolutely lights him up.
You know a chop is good when a man drops to his knees from it.
Good or bad? Good for the
good or bad.
Good for the deliverer, bad for the recipient. Strickland hanging out to the ropes, blocking the hammer throw.
Oh, and a kick for good measure.
The educated feetsies of Loki now coming into play. It's not the educated feetsies, though.
No, that's Randy Orton, I believe.
Strickland with a little flourish, trying to disorient Loki. Oh, steps over, head scissors, takes down Loki. Loki back to his feet. Drop kick takes him down.
Now we're cooking. A burst of offense by Strickland. He is going to keep that up. He wants to hang with Loki.
Could be just what the doctor ordered. But Strickland keeping a sharp eye on Loki. Goes over the top. No, cartwheels over the top. Loki!
Oh, sent thunderously to the guardrail.
And Loki, I think, actually, his grip slipped off the ropes, and he went all the way to the outside to build on the back of his head on the floor here in the ballroom. Though Loki up on his feet.
It's warm in here in Orlando. It's warm in this room right now. Both men sweating profusely. Low-key slipping on those ropes. Ah, thunderous chop there.
Loki just working over Strickland, taking him around, showing off to the fans as he got Strickland against the barricade. Absolutely lights him up. Loki returns to the ring to break the count.
He's got more damage to do out there.
Yeah, he's not done.
Loki seems like one of those guys. You're getting some offense on him. You're just making him more mad. You're just going to cause yourself more pain.
Yeah, and that's a big part of Loki's strategy is to make a guy pay a price, to make him think twice about what he's going to do here.
Action back in the ring.
Loki rolling Strickland in. Slowing things down after just bludgeoning him.
The dissection continues, now working on the ribs, the midsection. He threw him into those guardrails numerous times.
Yeah, using those arms to squeeze those ribs together, a bear hug. But Strickland with those back elbows, now a double sledge across the back. Sweeps out the legs of Loki. And now catapult. Oh no! Loki reversing the catapult into the turnbuckles, coming back with a double stomp.
Loki thinking to himself, hey, I was going to do this to you anyway. This is great. You're flipping me up on the second row.
Thank you for giving me a little extra momentum to use against you. Strickland just trying to push
Nothing
away.
is working right now for Strickland.
Create some distance, but yeah, this is all Loki. Very dominant performance thus far, and now just seems to be toying with Strickland. Strickland back up to his feet, but Loki intent to control him. And now the octopus hold.
I said no. No. She already did it.
Drops to a knee.
And wrenching on the neck, the shoulder blades, the tendon in the shoulder, and the midsection.
The bigger, longer Strickland, more body to maneuver around if you're low-key.
Loki just again continues the bludgeoning. Goes to send Strickland out. Strickland with the 401, catching Loki in the midsection. Now Strickland rolls through. Hey, it's crusher!
Caught her out of nowhere. Big old high impact move there by Shane Strickland.
A desperation move, but he needs to keep up the pace. He needs to capitalize on that small offensive flurry. He needs to build his offensive attacks. He needs to layer them because that's the only thing that will help him against such a tough competitor as Loki.
Yeah, right there. Loki going to the air.
Oh, Loki again spills to the outside. Strickland. Oh, not to the outside, but
Welcome back to the ring, low-key.
double stomps by Strickland. And this is what I was talking about. Strickland building on his offense, just keeping the pressure on Low-Key.
For the first time in this match, Low-Key looks a little hurt.
Oh. Oh. Super kick to the prone Low-Key and DDT. Oh, very close. I think Low-Key actually rolling over and kind of repositioning himself cost Strickland valuable second that might have otherwise resulted in a pinfall.
Strickland a bit of a lackadaisical cover there. Crowds into this match.
Now Shane Strickland mulling over his options, heading up to the top rope. Strickland, eats the Kamengiri from Low-Key, who leapt up and caught Strickland square in the face. Low-Key repositioning.
Thought about it.
This portends poorly for one, if not both of these men. Oh no. No. This is, oh man.
All right,
Low-Key repositioning himself, so now he's seated on the ring
wait
post.
a second.
Oh, the headbutt.
Oh, this does not look good for Strickland.
Strickland hanging on. Oh, no!
Wow.
The crushing double stop by Low-Key.
Shane Strickland taking the kick, then taking the hardest part of the ring, as Michael Cole has taught me on numerous Monday nights. That is gonna do it.
Elementary. Low-Key just caves in the chest of Shane Strickland and comes away with a huge victory. They're in the second bout of the evening at the Wrestlecon Super Show.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
Freight train, fuck him up! Fuck him up! Freight train, fuck him up! Fuck him up, freight train, fuck him up! Fuck him up, freight train, fuck him up! Fuck him up, freight train, fuck him up!
Just a moment. You ever hear of the term empty challenge? When I said that I wanted any $5 wrestler out there, I thought you went back to the hotel, man. I turned the hat back around, which means I rescind the challenge. But lady, who in the blue hell are you?
I'm Miss Elizabeth. Miss Black Elizabeth.
Miss Black Elizabeth. Elizabeth.
Oh my goodness. I've seen it all, man. Freight train. There was one time I would tell the story side by side. I said something, probably on Twitter, and I said, man, I want a shot at the $5 wrestling title. Just in jest, being funny, you know. One show, this guy right here comes around and he says, hey, Steve Corino, you can't go out there making challenges. There's no one else around. Freight Train's punking me out in front of nobody. Well, Freight Train, I don't like being punked out.
Fuck him up, freight train!
like the fact that you have less moves than I do, and you sell more merchandise than I do. That wasn't a time for applause, morons. Hey, Blue Meanie, shut the fuck up. There's a reason I blocked you on Twitter. Freight Train, I wish I could come out here and tell you how great of a wrestler you are, and you fire up like Ricky Morton. But you don't. There's no redeeming qualities about you. Yeah, I don't believe that you're Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
There is no cult. You should know this. No black woman was ever called Elizabeth.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's not racist if it's true. I understand a word you said to me. Freight Train, no redeeming qualities. You are a disgrace to a profession that I tried to make legit. When somebody say, "All right, Steve Corino, is wrestling real?" Well, fuck yeah, it is. But you expose it. Jim Cornette hates your guts, man. He does. He don't like you either. Put the fist down. Hey. Do you want to fight me?
I want to fight
How dare each and every one of you? You really want to see him wrestle me? You really want to punch me in the face? Oh, I'll give you one shot. You want to punch me in the face? You want him to punch me in the face? Come on, you big baby face! You think you can punch me in the face? You really think?
Come on, Corino.
Get me a referee!
We got a referee, which I think is Corino's son, in a tiger mask outfit. Is that the official referee? Ding, 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 ding. Corino now wearing his softball outfit with a chair.
Fuck you looking at?
Look at that chair. Blizzard.
Hey, get that out of my ring. Right now. Put that down, young man. Put it down. 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 Put it
The referee now starting chants. Corino putting down the referee, which may or may not be his son in a tiger mask outfit.
I need one! Lucky this fucking works. Freight Train! I don't believe in unprotected chair shots, but I don't give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about your Black Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Your name?
Between me and him.
Yeah, it's between me and you, and one of us has got to go.
It's gonna be you.
It's gonna be me. It's gonna be me. For this I understand. Okay, I quit.
Right to the eyes. Oh no. Jake Mandy being dragged out by Elizabeth.
It's my boy Jake. Jake Manning. You know, Jake, well, I can tell the truth. Last year in New York City, it was supposed to be me wrestling Freight Train, but I decided none of you were worth it, and I went and saw Leonard Cohen, and it was fucking great. I get it. She's your girlfriend. I don't understand it, but it's 2014. Get in here. Let's beat his ass. Or are you just gonna sit there and be the bitch that you are?
Oh no. Jake Mandy's going in the ring. Great try, look at him. Former ECW heavyweight champion. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Freight
Get it. Bam.
Music not even playing, but Swan's still cutting a rug.
I love that the goggles came down all on their own.
I believe this is a non-title match, though. Swan, the X Division champion. And Manjiro
So much happening here.
Yeah, setting up the mirror in the corner so he can make sure to check himself out.
I don't blame him. I would do the exact same if I looked like him. He's not. He's keeping that jacket on.
Yeah, that is his style. Likes to keep the jacket on. He's it's all part of his image.
They're just screaming at each other now. That's how these guys want to communicate. Ooh, handshake test of strength.
You can learn a lot about an opponent.
Oh,
wow.
He tried to psych him out. Oh, and that's how this match should end. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out the ring.
It's a draw.
Again.
Yeah, Swan.
He's shaking his hand based on that previous handshake.
Again.
If a holy shit chant doesn't break out right now, I don't know what would make it happen.
This is definitely a first-time meeting.
Yeah, I think they're just uneasy around each other.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how Jiro is able to adapt to, not only to Swan's weirdness, but also just to being in his new home country. Changing shoulder tackle. Swan finally gets the better of him. Jiro springs up to his feet.
He's showing him that jacket.
Another shoulder tackle. Jiro up to his feet again.
Damn, hit that pose.
And I don't know if you noticed, but the satin lining on that jacket, that looks luxurious.
I've said this before, I'll say it again. Daddy likes. Ooh, soul butt right to the belly button.
Drops Jiro to his knees.
Wow, what a piece of crap. Rich Swan, you piece of crap.
Yeah, just turning on Swan. Jiro leapfrog over.
Oh, slick wrestling.
Drop kick sends Jiro sprawling.
That's textbook Rich Swan. Oh, right for the
Swan. Baseball slides out. Jiro had avoided it.
Slick maneuvering. They're just staring at each other.
I'm okay.
Swan actually checking in on Jiro.
He was concerned.
Oh
no.
Are you okay enough to be hit again?
Yeah. Is your face okay? It's good.
Am I okay? No, he's not okay.
Did he just translate for the crowd?
I believe he did.
All right.
And Jiro going to the opposite side of the ring. Swan building up. Oh, Jiro actually went under the ring.
I can't even.
It escaped to the opposite side. Now he's in the ring. Chope over the top. Crashing down on Rich Swann.
That is smart wrestling and very quick under that ring. I'm not gonna lie, you can't see anything. There's many plunder underneath that wrestling ring.
There is a lot of sharp objects. Dan Barry will find out later tonight.
Please don't say that to me. I'm so scared. Rolling Swanee back into the ring. Hey, you want to kick me? How about that? Right to that knee.
Jiro teeing off on that left leg. Crocchio, another big shot to the leg, to that IT band. That tendon that runs all the way from your hip down to your knee.
Egg DDT.
And again, wrenching on that knee, and Jiro just going to work on Swann, trying to inhibit his mobility. I think the games are over.
I want to see a leg Stone Cold Stunner, if I can be honest. Because the DDT is great, but here it goes again. Really, he's got that.
Jiro, he's got the forearm underneath Swann's knee, pulling his body up, but pinning his opposite leg down.
Using the ankle twist. You can see he had the foot tucked into the arm so he could twist the ankle to get him over to his stomach. Still showing off that
lining, that satin lining.
Look, you spend that much money on a jacket, you got to show everyone.
Yeah. Whoop. Steps back. Swann was crawling for the ropes, and Jiro, actually smart move, sits back down onto Swann's body to prevent him from making that crawl.
Put that body weight down. You can't crawl with another person on top of you like that. Grabs the rope. He got to it.
2, 3, 4.
Referee counting slow enough that he could just keep that hold on for 4 seconds. That is smart wrestling here. I mean,
Jiro is. For all his flash, is an extremely accomplished wrestler, extremely competent wrestler.
Swann pulling the jacket up, didn't want to tear the jacket, so he chopped him in the chest.
Just clubs him inside of the jacket.
That's one of those John Wick jackets. You got to watch out for that. And Swann back up.
Jiro
calling for the finish already.
Swann across. You see Swann limping.
Trying to stop his own momentum, but he had nothing.
Jiro with the back elbow. Swann avoids it. Right hand, back fist, right hand. Kick combination.
Kicks him right in the jaw with the toe, right between the jawline and the ear.
The roundhouse kick sends Jiro down. He retreats to the outside. And then just a flipping senton off the apron. I think Swann had second thoughts. He was gonna do some sort of springboard, but because of the knee injury,
you could see he kind of sized it up like, no, I definitely can't, and he just did that front flip. That's smart at a Swann, but then he goes right to the top here with that frog splash. That's not gonna feel good in that knee.
Frog splash, 1, 2. Ikemen Jiro able to kick out.
There's a lot of weight coming down on top here, and he gets a lot of height on that frog splash.
Jiro struggling to get up. Swann struggling to walk. Both of these competitors laid in a lot of hard shots. Jiro with the escape.
Slips through. Block. Using the kick on that leg again.
And Jiro, beautiful. Outside in, Arabian moonsault only gets the 2 count.
Showing off that technique and also knowing the ring so well that he knows he can throw his legs over to the other side and use the momentum from that to land in a moonsault. It's just solid ring work, knowing the professional wrestling ring. The ring.
One kick came around. I think Jiro was thinking it was going to go low. He tried to block, but Swann brought it up and caught him on the head.
He had tricked him with those 2 soul butts earlier right to the belly, and when he went to spin again, he covered his instant right up top.
Swann steps up, leap up, hook on Rana.
Catches him using the ankles and pulls him over.
That step over, backward thrusting kick. 1, 2. No, Jiro kicking out. So close.
Nearly getting that 3 count on that mule kick to the face. I think that's instinct at that point, kicking out, because that's that heel kicking you right in between the eyes. That's very Home Alone with the iron coming down. That'll put you out.
Jiro breaks free of the grip. Another low kick to that outside left leg of Swan.
That's a good thing. Fouls it with a forearm.
Rolling elbow.
Swan.
Whoa! Just teeing off. Thrust kick on the jaw. Jiro with a thrust kick of his own. Oh, hook kick. Swan threw the kick, caught. Jiro takes the ankle.
He's going to the figure four. He's doing another tactic of the figure four. Smart.
The figure four, and this time he actually did it on the reverse side. So it's Swan's left leg that's on the bottom. His right leg is bridging across, so he's putting all the pressure on the kneecaps of Rich Swan.
That was so smart. You could see that Rich Swan countered with that back flip from that kick and the kick catch, and he saw that knee, and he's like, the hell with it, I'm going for it. And he went.
Rich Swan reversing. But Jiro very close to the ropes, forcing the break.
They're both on the
referee untangling him.
Yeah, that did a lot of damage to that knee. What is this?
Jiro. Oh, with the
hammerlock.
Hammerlock power slam too. No, Swan kicks out. Now Jiro headed up top. Ikemen moonsault.
Moonsault.
1, 2, 3. That is it. Ikemen Jiro successful for the international.
Here's your winner, Hiro Ikemen.
Takes.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
Now another very interesting match, another first time happening. Want to talk about eccentric individuals.
That's what you see at Wrestlecon, quite a few eccentric individuals who maybe don't quite fit in the political system, the corporate wrestling world. And we got some mavericks here. We've got some guys here that you're going to see in this upcoming match.
Men that do not want to wear your government pants.
I don't want your life. I've heard them say that quite a few times.
Cedric Alexander, of course, hailing from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Cedric, just like Zane, just like Caleb, in the High Spots family, a kid who started out putting these rings together. Now, I mean, having one of the most successful years of any wrestler you can think of.
Yeah, risen to prominence, first in Ring of Honor, then in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Really making a name for himself worldwide here at WrestleCon to take on Brian Kendrick, a man who defies explanation.
This is a unique individual, to say the least.
You want to have fun? Talk to Brian Kendrick about conspiracy theories.
It's one of my favorite things to do, and I've talked to him about it in very much detail.
And he has no problem going into detail.
Not at all.
Like, some guys are a little bit hesitant. They're like, well, I don't want to bore you with my unique views. Brian Kendrick is more than happy, and his unique views are never boring. Now, the important thing to remember about the majority of this card, we have the lineup in front of us. The fans don't. Much of the show is a huge surprise. This show's selling out basically with only the top match announced.
The top match sold it out. A lot of people knew you sign up for this match, or you sign up for this ticket, you buy this ticket, you know you're going to get a great card.
Yeah, you look at the guest list of WrestleCon, you can put a few pieces together, but really a truly unique show and a surprising show. I mean, not only to us, but also to these fans.
Brian Kendrick fresh off a NXT debut. against Finn Balor. Now he's in the ring with Cedric Alexander.
It was a very, very interesting kind of comeback for Brian Kendrick, though not officially a part of NXT. Though
just a dude hanging out. He's sleeping on NXT's couch.
Yeah, exactly.
Crashing on NXT's couch.
Cedric Alexander. Is it let's go? I think it's a let's go Cendric chant.
The let's go Spanky chants, of course, for Brian Kendrick.
Or perhaps this crowd in San Jose, big fans of Cedric Ceballos.
And
NBA great.
And D-League superstar Jerome Spanky Watson.
Was he on the Globetrotters?
Maybe. That sounds like a Globetrotter name. The experience factor way in favor of Brian Kendrick here.
Yeah, weighing heavily in his favor. Cedric, though, no slouch, though. You know, Brian Kendrick, if he has one thing going for him, it's that he is a very crafty veteran. He's not the biggest man on this card by far, but he is a man that knows how to make the most of the gifts given to him. He takes the headlock, shin lock, stepping on the back of the knee,
using Cedric's body against him.
And you can see placing the back of his head right at the base of the cerebral cortex of Cedric Alexander, with those hands straitjacketed. Now Cedric takes him over. Kendrick runs in. Bit of a standoff there. I think
Cedric a little too quick for Kendrick there.
Kendrick, his veteranism coming into play there.
The veteran prowess.
There we go.
Of Brian Kendrick.
Now Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Both men trying to gain the advantage of Cedric, very obviously with the strength advantage and the weight advantage. But again, as I said, Brian Kendrick knows how to maximize his physical attributes, his assets, his gifts.
This would be quite a feather in Cedric's cap to defeat Brian Kendrick.
Oh, Cedric bridging up onto the top of his head, the crown of his head, escaping that pinning predicament.
Now lifting Kendrick.
Monkey flip, sending Kendrick across the ring. Brian Kendrick
giving him the thumbs up.
Taking a moment to compose himself.
As if to say, nice move, man.
Yeah, didn't expect that one, actually.
Pretty cool, dude.
Caught me off guard. I have a theory about the lizard people and how they helped you perform that monkey flip on me. Did you know that monkeys don't exist? That they're in fact lizards in furry costumes?
Brian Kendrick, I heard when High Spots gave him his hotel room, he did not want to stay in building number 7.
Especially on the 7th floor, which does not exist. Cedric Alexander got Brian Kendrick on the outside against the guardrail. Oh, leg lariat.
Kendrick surprising him.
His ankle catching Cedric right across the bridge of the nose, knocking him out and knocking him out of the ring. Kendrick comes in. Michinoku driver, he had him up high, brings him down low, only a 2 count.
See the height he had him in? Threw him up and just drove him down.
And using his own body weight against him and then driving him down even further, or even faster, I guess. Can't drive him down too far.
Unless you want to put him through the ring, I suppose, and then even further.
A Brock Lesnar Big Show-esque series of events.
Cedric getting a little tripped up there.
Goes over the top to the outside, but still gains the upper hand on Brian Kendrick. Oh, slipped off, but
no one home.
Kendrick ducked in another leg lariat, staggers Cedric back.
Going for sliced bread already. Caught that super kick.
Toss the leg to the outside, running single leg dropkick, heel of his boot, catching Kendrick across the face.
Another one.
Spanky eating 2 consecutive single leg drop kicks.
Pinpoint accuracy on those kicks.
Cedric kind of questioning the speed of the referee's count. Looked fair to me. Cedric, I think he thought he had the upper hand on Brian Kendrick. Pick him up by that glorious mane of hair.
It is a glorious mane of hair.
Shoulders.
Oh, caught him this time.
Look for the kick to kill. Cedric dumps him to the outside. Shoulder to the midsection, though, by Kendrick. Kendrick rolls in, flips off the back of Cedric. Ducks under the lariat. Going for it.
There we go.
Two! Though Cedric flipped all the way over. Two! No, Cedric kicked out.
Not enough.
I think Cedric actually flipping over onto his stomach bought him enough time that Kendrick wasn't, if he had gone straight into a pinning predicament, Kendrick might have walked away with this, but Cedric rolling over to his stomach saved and kept him alive in this match.
Good call. Cedric looks a little worse for wear right now. Kendrick's got to be wondering what do I got to do to put this guy away. Heading up to the second rope, perhaps.
To the medium rent district.
That's more my rent district, right there. The second rope. That's the bottom rope kind of guy.
I don't need to be house poor.
Thought about it. Thought twice about it, rather.
Now landing some shots to the midsection. Cedric tenderizing him. Swinging DDT. Cedric puts on the brakes.
Somehow got him to a suplex out of that.
Into the brainbuster, center of the ring. 2 count only. Spanky able to kick out.
Both of these guys almost put their opponent away. Each seems to be wondering what it's going to take to get the victory here at Wrestlecon.
Cedric plotting out his next move. He climbs up to the top. We saw him slip a little bit on that springboard before. Maybe
here we
kind
go.
of considering his options.
Cedric. Shades of Rob Van Dam.
Not shades of. This is a direct lift.
You know Rob Van Dam's in the locker room,
Yeah, we'll see him later on tonight. Oh, look at that Cedric reversing La Maestral. Boot by Kendrick. That rolling kick to the face. Huge power slam. Rolls through. Oh, Kendrick reverses. Kendrick walks away with it.
Veteran maneuver by Brian Kendrick to pick up the victory here. The true world title.
Oh boy, do I feel like an idiot.
One of these titles that's defended all over the world.
Oh, wow. I'm sure.
Actually, Glenn's going to be here in a little bit. He's going to clear all this up.
No, the referee.
These guys aren't messing around. They brought a ref.
Yeah.
The competitors. First, in the corner to my left, from Raynham in Essex, is the former Pro Wrestling Champion and the winner of the Super Star 16 2015. This is the
That's already one flip for us,
Yes.
right? If you're keeping track at home.
So it is the first time that the belt was being defended outside of Progress.
Making it
I am
a
sorry for
true
my error.
world title.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the corner to my right, the reigning and defending Progress Champion from Cambridge in England, this is the villain, Marty
Oh, man. I like that term, big fight feel. I think that's the atmosphere right now.
Right now, this World Championship title match about to get underway, and the fans, instead of chanting "This is awesome," chanting "This is progress," as is customary.
That's what they chant at Donald Trump rallies, right? This is progress, I believe. This is going to be fantastic. Like I said, in a little bit, Glenn's going to slip over here. I'm going to take these headset off and put it on him, and I'm going to just sit back and watch wrestling.
Hey, can you scratch me up a water?
Of course I could get you a
Appreciate
water.
that.
What are you, crazy?
Referee instructing both men, and this match about to get underway.
These men no strangers to each other. I watched one of their matches. The final sequence was unbelievable.
Yeah, these guys very familiar with one another. This is not the first time they've wrestled by a long shot, but the first time ever in North America. And if you saw the match they had a couple months ago, you already know what to expect. If this is your first time seeing Marty Scurll and William Ospreay.
All right, I'm gonna hand my headset over right now to Glenn, and he's gonna jump in here.
Look at this, Ospreay with the Lucha Libre style kip-ups, and Glenn Joseph joining me here on the commentary booth shaped like a table. Glenn, a pleasure to have you here.
A pleasure to be here, sir. What an incredible occasion for Progress, and I hope that everybody here is ready for the feud that Europe couldn't contain, and the villain Marty Scurll and the aerial assassin Will Ospreay.
So I mistakenly said that this was for the crowning of a new champion.
Well, no.
Marty is the world champion. I keep on I'm doing that to kind of chastise myself for my error. But yeah, and Will, you mentioned, was a former world champion.
Absolutely. Well, the whole the World Championship occasion, if you think, is starting tonight. This is the first time, of course, these two men have met in North America, and the first time the title has been defended outside of the UK. And very proud to
Marty with step-up work on Rana, but Will just springs out of it. Sorry to cut you off.
No, absolutely. There's going to be plenty of times you can cut me off because, as we know, like I said, the feud that Europe couldn't contain, these guys have done awful things to each other, and I think we're going to see them do some pretty insane things to each other tonight as well.
And Will's such a nice, quiet boy, but capable of true evil.
It's a true aerial assassin, if you will.
Back elbow by Ospreay. Scurll throws the clothesline. Ospreay head scissors, takes Marty down. Marty rolls across the ring. Bypass. Oh, went for the drop kick. Backflips, lands on his feet, just bowing in front of the villain.
These two, you know, on the UK scene, like Marty explained this very, very succinctly, they're around each other every weekend. They may not be wrestling each other every weekend, but shows in the UK. We have a burgeoning independent scene now. Fantastic companies, you know, like ourselves, like ICW, you know, like PCW, like Rev Pro. Great companies where these guys are wrestling all the time.
Scurll with the eye poke. The first villainous act of the match, and probably he might do as many villainous acts as Ospreay does flips.
I think if you ask Marty himself, he'd say the word villain is not a gimmick.
No, it is definitely not. And you could even say he's Scurrless. And Ospreay getting taken around by Marty. Marty going under, fakes high, ducks low. Ospreay with a high roundhouse. And these two guys matching each other tit for tat.
These guys know each other so well. It is, and this is Progress Chant of the evening.
And that was, the last time they wrestled was a couple months ago.
It was it was Marty who dethroned Will from being Progress champion. And at our last chapter, available on Demand Progress, of course, it'd be a very bad idea for me not to mention that. They were the last two men in an invention of ours called the Thunder Bastard match, which is men coming in at every 2-minute intervals. You can be eliminated by pinfall, disqualification. Stop those.
He caught him when he went for the head scissors, kicked him in the face. Only a 2 count though. Ospreay able to kick out.
Well, it was Marty Scurll who at the end of the show said he wasn't going to defend the Progress title of the next chapter. Of course, if anyone follows Progress, you know we name our shows chapters. Indeed, they tend to have pop culture references as a lot of the names of the shows. Marty said he wasn't going to defend it, and it was my business partner, Jim Smallman, who said that, okay, well, he doesn't have to defend it the next chapter, but he will be defending it here tonight in Dallas, Texas, and here we are.
An incredible occasion. I mean, it's actually kind of reminiscent of when Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, the World Championship became the World Championship. Actually, defended in Germany and then England the next night after. And so it's, I mean, as somebody that's been there before, I know what a huge sensation that is. A huge feeling. I mean, just the pride I could actually see is just beaming off of me. Oh, hi, Gamengiri. Marty Scurll goes down. Will Ospreay with the upper hand. He is primed and ready for action, ascending to the top rope. Ospreay about to take flight. Oh, Marty Scurll with the boots up. Ospreay to the outside. Scurll behind Ospreay, didn't see it, catches him with that low super kick across the jaw. I'm not even sure that's a super kick, it's just a straight thrust kick.
Marty Scurll, a very antagonistic character at the best of times, and you can see there he takes great pleasure in, as he calls it, putting Will Ospreay in his place.
And actually, the point I was going to make earlier is they've wrestled a ton.
Absolutely.
But their most recent match is just so highly talked about for the fact that it was counters on counters on counters on counters on counters on counters, and it was just these guys.
it's insane how I mean, you know, it happens in wrestling. You travel with guys, you're on the same shows. You just even if you know, as you mentioned, even if they're not wrestling on a given night, they're still around each other. They're just picking up things through osmosis, watching the match, just you know, seeing what the other guy's doing, and knowing what his you know, his predilections are, how you know, how he likes to counter stuff.
You know, this is a performer yourself. So often, guys will be at the back. They'll be looking through the curtain. They were watching the guys perform. They learn. You mentioned osmosis before.
Oh, body slammed him into the ropes.
I mentioned before that those ropes. You think they look comfortable? It's moves like that, for example, Rick Martel ended his career on such, you know, on a Beal where he caught his legs on their ropes. Incredibly dangerous to do to another competitor when you get them down and forcing their legs or any part of their anatomy across those ropes.
Marty Scurll takes Ospreay down with the lifter, now looking for perhaps the Romero special, the surfboard. Grabbing the nose of Ospreay.
Just wrenching back on the nose of Will. And
stomping the knees into the canvas.
This is, of course, something Marty's done before. If you can ground the aerial assassin, if you can stop him getting up to that top rope. Will suffered an injury, it must have been about a year ago now, where he went for his patented 630 off the top rope. He landed on his head. This wasn't actually at a Progress show. And for 6 months, Will would never be able to do the move. It was actually that move that won him the title, defeating the longtime champion Jimmy Havoc, who's a champion of Progress for 2 years. And Will kind of rid Progress of this demon that we had for 2 years there. And
that's a very, very accurate description, Jimmy Havoc.
I think that was quite nice. But now we seem to have this newfound villain in Marty Scurll, who you've got to remember, Marty was the also known as Will Ospreay.
Ospreay springing off the ropes, kick to the face. Now Scurll goes down, taking a little bit too much time, playing with his food, as it were. Ospreay leveling the playing field, though Marty still looks like he may have the upper hand slightly. He's the first to his feet, but Ospreay immediately follows. These two across the ring from one another. Ospreay with the back elbow slides effortlessly to the outside, springing up. No! Puts him head first into the turnbuckle and actually kicks the back of the turnbuckle!
There, Ospreay.
Standing sky twister press, 1, 2, 2 count only. Marty Scurll able to kick out.
Marty, the other man of Progress for such a long time. He got to the last two in both of the first Thunder Bastard matches, which obviously qualifies you for a title shot, getting so close and being beaten by Will Ospreay, and another man that he's having a rivalry with, who many American fans may be very interested in. The more exposure he gets around the world in Mark Haskins, who's an incredible talent, and these three have had incredible battles.
The first chicken wing attempt of the match, Ospreay counters.
That chicken wing, of course, has put away, you know as well as I, so many competitors recently.
And it's the lightning strike nature of the chicken wing. Oh, leaping lifter, European uppercut, very nearly knocking Ospreay out of the ring.
Would you believe yesterday, I think Marty posted it on some form of social media, Marty got the rights to the chicken ring. There's a picture of Bob Backlund signing away the rights to the chicken
really?
ring. Really? Marty Scurll. So that's certainly saying, oh! Unprotected super kick there by Ospreay. Rolls him up. 2
count only.
2 9/10 there as Ospreay rolls up Marty Scurll.
Marty has, I mean, that was incredible. Ospreay just kicking me in the head, and that's the thing about Ospreay is like he loves to fly, but he's very multidimensional. Actually, Kenny Omega had great things to say about Will Ospreay after their match at All-Star Weekend 11 for Pro Wrestling Guerrilla, and he was just shocked by how many things that Will Ospreay has in his toolkit. Oh, look at oh no.
I was just about to mention his name, Zack Sabre Jr. He's a long-time partner of Marty Scurll.
Leaders of the new school.
Absolutely. Zack Sabre Jr., again, has wrestled Will a lot recently and says he's 22 years old. This is a man who has...
Lariat across the chest.
Short lariat. He's driving the wind out of Will. He says, 22 years old, imagine the potential that this man has. These are both young men. Marty's in his mid-20s, Will in his early 20s.
Oh, knee to the face. Will was going in, but Marty countered, and now both men on the canvas at a slight standstill. Referee giving the 10 count. Marty needing the assistance of the ropes to hold himself up.
and referee Joel Allen, one of the Progress officials assigned to this contest. That's how much, again, it means to us here. This is entirely Progress, if you like, from ring announcing to commentary to referees to the two guys in the ring. It's an absolute pleasure to be here at the Wrestlecon Super Show.
Oh, does that mean I'll be at the next chapter doing commentary?
Do you not get the book?
Oh, not yet. You got my email address. You'll send me the flight confirmation, I'm sure.
Sure, of course. It's in the post.
Big right hands to the crown of the head of Will Ospreay. Marty again taking time, but those shots, just punishing shots.
Body of Will now starting to go limp in the corner. Something has to happen.
Oh no!
Tucks the head of.
He's got him tucked once again. Marty there though with almost a mule kick as he countered out of the corner. Ospreay bicycle. Now fakes high, goes low. Ospreay counters. Thrust kick comes on the ropes with the lariat. Now Marty. Oh, stun dog millionaire! Chicken wing! He's in the chicken wing! William Ospreay, center of the ring in the chicken wing. He rolls out. Snapmare. Oh, the headbutt. Both men rattled by that. Bicycle knee. Screw high kick. No, he went low with it. He usually likes to come over the top, but instead hit him with like a leg lariat.
Will Ospreay is constantly evolving his offensive moves. It's so difficult. We've said Marty Scurll here knows Will probably better than anybody else, with the exception of Zack Sabre Jr. This is unbelievable to see Will changing his offense and adapting to the way that Marty's either countering or coming back with his own offense. Will Ospreay is a huge, huge talent, but let's not take anything away from Marty Scurll. It isn't just that he's a villain. It isn't just that he'll go low, if you like, for want of a better term. Marty Scurll is an incredible talent on his own, or he wouldn't be the Progress champion.
And Marty Scurll, as Marty DeRosa actually mentioned, that reinventing himself recently. After he was a guy that was kind of listless and kind of looking for something to rekindle not only his love for professional wrestling, but to get him on to get him noticed, to get him a higher profile. And since that reinvention, really the sky's the limit.
For the longest time, there was Party Marty Scurll, who was the young guy who liked to go out and he was a bit of a party boy for like this more serious side of Marty Scurll. There was incredible velocity with those chops. You can see the chest of Will Ospreay discolored.
Will trying to get his left arm in the way, but Marty Scurll relentless with those chops. And Will Ospreay just heaving in the corner. These two guys have also had a busy weekend. We mentioned Sami Callihan's busy weekend, and it's been the same thing for Scurll and Ospreay. And so
Scurll now tucks the head of Ospreay.
Returns the favor. Ospreay just goes down. He's on all fours. Scurll looking for the chicken wing. Maybe took a little bit too much time. Ospreay counters. Handstand into the enziguri.
Incredible variation again on the offense by Will Ospreay.
Standing shooting star press. Ospreay. Phoenix splash off the middle rope. Scurll counters, rolls him up, only a 2 count.
I was just about to call and still Progress champion there.
2.99. Ospreay kicking out at the last possible moment. Last possible millisecond.
I mean, as one of the owners of Progress, I'm incredibly proud. Like looking around us now at fans who are watching this, I'm incredibly proud for these two men to be on this stage, showing Dallas, Texas, what the best British is all about.
And what a tremendous example these two guys are setting. I mean, if this is, if this is what I know firsthand, but I mean, if this is for the fans getting their exposure to the British scene for the first time, you couldn't ask for a better representation than these two guys. And Ospreay. Ospreay firing in with shots, lefts and rights, and kicks. It wasn't even an elegant kick. It was just a toe kick to the stomach.
Erratic kind of strikes there by Will Ospreay.
Not usually a flurry or a guy like that. You see a flurry like that.
Oh God. Oh, Marty Scurll's got the fingers of Will Ospreay. Oh my God. God, you could hear that bounce off the walls here at the
And
high.
we're in the back of the building, and we still heard it clearly, even over the headset. Ospreay
now going to the outside.
Just leaps over the top.
And now staying on the man. This is the difference between Will Ospreay a year ago. Now when he's feeling it, he keeps up the offense.
That's right. It's the momentum that is key. But look at this. Oh! Ospreay
into a chicken wing.
Ospreay gets countered into the chicken wing, center of the ring. Oh, and kicking the midsection, the legs, just driving the breath out of Will Ospreay. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. He retains the title. Marty Scurll, the world champion of Progress.
I've got to be honest. You can see all around us, everybody on their feet after that match. An incredible contest between two young men. And it appears, I said earlier on, these guys are wrestling so much. Marty Scurll just the little smarter of the two, taking advantage of the situation. And like it's just been said, now still Progress World Champion. There he is, the villain, Marty Scurll.
For the first time, a world champion for Progress. That is, I mean, that is an incredible statement. I know just how important that is, and I congratulations to you.
Thank you, sir. It's been an absolute pleasure to sit with you after having heard you for so many years, and to have brought two young men in Will Ospreay and Marty Scurll, and indeed Progress to, well, the Wrestlecon Super Show here at the High in Dallas, Texas.
Throw out the website one more time.
Oh, the website, of course, you can find us at progresswrestling.com. On Facebook, just search Progress Wrestling. On Twitter, at thisis_progress, and you can get all of our subscription, every match we've ever done, and all of the extras, demand-progress.com.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.
These guys are going to beat each other up. I mean,
the stock of beef has went through the roof right now. These two men.
I hate that tone of glee in my voice.
That you're going to see two men beat the absolute shit out of each other.
This is exciting.
It's happening right now. If you were at home, there is a buzz in the sugar mill right now. Jeff Cobb's got a smirk on his face. He is very happy right now. He's looking forward to this.
I believe Cobb wrestled earlier today. This is Ishii's first match of the weekend. As these two guys lock horns, center of the ring, Ishii with the side headlock. Cobb down to one knee. Ishii grinding him down.
Jeff Cobb had a match. Ishii had a very long flight. Both men right now not at 100%. No one's 100% here at Wrestlecon Super Show.
Shoulder block. Cobb doesn't even move.
Cobb sending orders to Ishii to hit those ropes. Ooh, we heard that one up here.
Yeah, Cobb knocked about 2 steps back. And now Ishii telling him to hit the ropes.
Oof, once again.
Oh, these guys. It's just a collision of beef. Oh, and there Cobb finally gains the upper hand.
Beef Boy special here at the Sugar Mill. Ishii right back up.
Ishii throws the elbow. Cobb returns in kind. Ishii elbow. Cobb returns. These guys just laying in shots.
You can hear a pin drop right now. This crowd is, well, there you go. The crowd goes wild there, listening for those shots.
Cobb and Ishii, these guys just slugging it out center of the ring.
Wrestlecon dream match. I dare you to find two harder hitters in a ring together at Wrestlecon weekend.
These guys are just clobbering each other.
The flesh on flesh. echoing through the sugar mill.
And think about this. I mean, not only are you elbowing each other across the jaw, think about the cardiovascular expenditure. How much it takes, how much wind it takes to just throw shot after shot.
Do
and
anything
absorb
that
shot
much.
after
Go
shot.
walk around this much. It's not fun. Cobb feeling the worse for wear right now. Ishii off the ropes.
Cobb drops down, goes for the trip. Leapfrog over the top. Beautiful power slam by Jeff Cobb.
Just a slight delay to show that he is that strong, sending Ishii crashing to the mat. Jeff Cobb right now hoping to get a win, sending tremors back to Japan that he is in fact the guy who defeated Ishii here at Wrestlecon.
Jeff Cobb, I believe, announced at about 270 pounds. Ishii, I would say maybe 225, 230. Not a light man to toss around, but if there's anybody that could do it, if anybody could pop those hips, throw those suplexes, it's Jeff Cobb.
It's going to be interesting. Ishii has that low center of gravity, but Cobb can suplex anybody on the planet.
And the chop takes Ishii off his feet. These guys, I mean, there was more elbows exchanged in this match thus far than there may be for the rest of the weekend in this building.
I will dare say you kick those shots at WrestleMania, and I think there's going to be more in that sequence right there than shots to each other's faces at WrestleMania.
Samoan drop with the cover.
Last thing Ishii wants is to come to WrestleCon and lose to Jeff Cobb.
Especially right out of the gate like this, but I mean, Cobb with that Samoan drop, you can tell he's still a little winded because he didn't have all that cover. It wasn't a deep hook. And now Cobb elbows to the face of the Stone Pitbull. Ishii goes down to one knee. Cobb, as I mentioned, competing in freestyle wrestling in the 2006 Athens Olympics.
That's not going to help him right here.
Doesn't care about his resume.
You know, doesn't care about the 2006 Olympics. Ishii right now.
Oh!
Banned to move from the Olympics. Legal here in New Orleans. A power slam by Ishii. Sending Cobb down to the mat.
Ishii showing off his strength. Now picking Cobb up. The chop across that broad chest of Jeff Cobb.
Cobb giving Ishii a gigantic target.
Ooh! A little
like
Genichiro Tenryu.
Chopping a forearm for good measure.
Actually, no, it's the Violence Party. I thought he's doing the punch. It is the Violence Party. Super Dragon somewhere smiling just now. Got a little tingle on the back of his neck.
Oh, firing out of the corner. Huge tackle by Ishii.
And Ishii finally getting the better of the shoulder tackle. Only had to lay in about 6 million elbows to the face of Jeff Cobb. Tomohiro Ishii with the upper hand right now.
Cobb in a bad situation right now. Ishii perhaps going for a suplex.
And here's where the low center of gravity
hits
Ishii.
Yeah. This is not going to be easy.
I mean, Jeff Cobb has a definite weight advantage, but Ishii can really pop those hips and torque Cobb up and over the top.
Cobb refusing to go up, as is Ishii.
Oh, these guys
are at a standstill here.
Oh, Ishii stomping on the toes of Cobb, trying to get him off his feet.
Oh, Cobb back in control.
Ishii kicking his feet, though, back down to a vertical base.
Both men jockeying for position.
Yeah, this is basically the first man to make a mistake.
And it's all Ishii right there.
Jeff Cobb was the first man to make a mistake, and he paid the price. He shifted his weight ever so slightly, and Ishii, with the experience, the know-how of wrestling much bigger men for the majority of his career, he could feel those tiny little shifts, and he could capitalize on it just like we saw right there.
Absolutely, both men so equally matched, where you're going to see a suplex being fought over, just a basic suplex fought over so hard by these two men. They are not giving each other anything here in this match.
Oh, headbutt by the Stone Pitbull. Cobb staggered back. Elbow strike, knocking Cobb back to the corner. And another chop, lighting up that chest of Jeff Cobb, making his chest match his trunks.
Everything Ishii does has an impact. Cobb trying to return the fire.
You can see Cobb is not 100%. I mean, he is weathered Ishii's storm, but right now he's not firing on all cylinders. Not a lot of mustard behind those elbow strikes. I think Ishii might know. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Cobb, though, put everything into that one and only dropped Ishii down to one knee.
Absolutely. Everything these men do have that much more impact against each other right now in this match. They've been in there for about 5 to 8 minutes or so, but it must seem like a lifetime for the both of them. Whoa! Jeff Cobb
just pops him up into a vertical suplex.
Where does he get the power?
That's the strength of an Olympian, ladies and gentlemen. Cobb back up to his feet. Gonna cinch in that waist lock. Maybe take Ishii for a ride. Yeah, deadlift. Sherman hangs on. A second one. And Cobb brings him up. Going for the trifecta. And hits it with the bridge.
That might do it.
2. No!
Barely.
So close.
Just barely. Ishii able to get out of that pinning predicament.
But Cobb
is not let go.
He's the pit bull in this situation. Oh! Sherman suplex into the corner.
Innovative offense by Jeff Cobb. Ishii.
I don't know if that was innovation or desperation.
Could be a little of both right there. Hell of a mover by Cobb. Very unorthodox.
Ishii still in the fight. As Cobb bringing him back up to his feet. Brings the arm, the pump handle. Toss into the pin. 1, 2. No, Ishii kicks out.
Cradling him, almost getting that 3. It's not every day you see Ishii get thrown around like that, but Jeff Cobb is showing that he is, in fact, one of those people that can do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been to Wrestlecon, this is just the thing that happens here on the Super Show. You have an intergender match. You have Joey Ryan and Jerry Lawler. But then you have these two guys, Tomohiro Ishii and Jeff Cobb, just pounding the tar out of one another. Diving uppercut in the corner. Cobb, though, expending a lot of energy, moving his mass across the ring. Slow to capitalize.
All the jokes stop when these two men got in the ring. This is a very serious competition right now with these two men. Neither wants to lose to the other. Both men want to prove a point.
Yeah, I mean, a feather in the cap for Jeff Cobb if he comes out with a victory here. But also a feather in the cap for Ishii because he just maintains that reputation as one of the toughest sons of bitches in professional wrestling.
Absolutely. Jumps out of flight, comes to WrestleCon, and beats one of the top independent wrestlers in the United States, or the world for that matter.
And now Cobb actually taunting Ishii.
I disagree with this strategy right here. This is going to backfire on Cobb.
Ishii just staring lasers, daggers into the eye of Cobb.
Oh, look at that. The crowd here at the Sugar Mill.
Letting Jeff Cobb know he made a mistake.
Look at that.
Ishii leading
in.
And Cobb feeling it. You can see he's clutching that elbow. Oh! Just rocks the head back. And the lariat in the corner.
Cobb is recoiling with these shots. Using his entire body as a weapon. Leading into Cobb. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wow, Ishii just hoisting Jeff Cobb effortlessly up to the top rope.
Not too many people set Jeff Cobb up in this position. Cobb is in a vulnerable state right now. If anyone could do it, it's Ishii.
Right hand to the rib cage, and now right elbow to the jaw of Ishii. Cobb trying to fight his way off of the top rope.
Cobb is fighting for his life right now. A superplex off that top rope would mean the end for Jeff Cobb.
Cobb, oh, another shot. Ishii holding on for dear life.
He won't go down.
And he just will not go down.
Once again, leaning in.
The Stone Pitbull, implacable. Oh, the headbutt to the sternum.
My God, this ring, I don't know if this ring can handle this.
Ishii.
Oh, I hope they got a good ring at high spots.
Huge superplex by Tomohiro Ishii.
Ringing endorsement for the rings over at Highspots. If you need one, head over to highspots.com. It can take that fucking impact. Holy shit.
Tomohiro Ishii just tossing Jeff Cobb over the top, bringing him crashing down here in the center of the ring in the Sugar Mill.
Ishii right now, setting him up. Oh, Cobb blocked it. Ooh.
Ishii chops down.
Well scouted by both
men. Deadlift. Ishii with the elbow strike. Catch. Exploder by Cobb. Ishii.
Oh, he's right back up.
German suplex. Cobb rolls through. Oh, the headbutt on the nose. Ah. Ishii with the lariat. Oh, diving headbutt. Falling headbutt by Jeff Cobb. Both men are down. Referee with a 10 count.
That might be if these men hit each other harder than I've ever seen anybody hit each other. Both men right now. Referee's count continues. A fight forever chant from this crowd here in New Orleans.
I mean, it's a quaint notion, but how can you expect these guys? Their bodies will have to break down at some point, and if I had to guess, some point soon, because these guys are pounding. I said tar earlier.
Sure.
I censored myself.
Sure.
They're pounding the shit out of each other.
Yeah, go for it. It's Wrestlecon weekend. Hopefully the kids are asleep, because right now these two men.
Oh! Pops him up! Onto the shoulder. Ishii kicks out of it. Hangs on. Rings the arm. Cobb. Oh
my God!
Popped him over the top of the belly to belly. Hook in the leg. Deep cover. Only a 2 count.
Somehow Ishii able to kick out of that. From our vantage point, that was one of the most unbelievable belly-to-belly suplexes I have ever seen.
It looked like Ishii's head was on top of Jeff Cobb's. He threw him so high.
Somehow I felt
him in.
Rick and Scott Steiner
Twirl
felt
the
that
islands.
one.
No. Ishii lands
Counter.
on his feet.
Oh, huge headbutt.
Ishii lariat. Decapitated Cobb. 1, 2. Oh, Cobb
kicks out.
Only
Cobb
a 2.
kicks out.
It's only a 2.
The hammer was in the hand. The bell was about to be rung, but not to happen. Whoa, Cobb, hold on.
Cobb blocks the sliding lariat.
Cobb's got a hold of Ishii right now.
Just throws him at the corner. Ishii makes his way back to his feet. He's dazed. Cobb pulls him in, front chancery. Drapes the arm.
Ishii, no.
Ishii goes through. Enziguri. Cobb staggered. He's on roller skates. Elbow strike. And now Ishii with the chancery. Brings him up. And the brain buster.
Cobb went crashing down.
1, 2, 3.
And he's gotta do it. Oh, wow.
Tomohiro Ishii, your winner in an absolute slugfest.
Don't give up. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Don't give up. Fight forever. Fight forever and ever and ever and ever.